When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation, till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rules into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do, in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
I love it. Love it, guys. You got that thing memorized yet? I think I do. It's playing in the background and I'm just talking. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing to memorize, though, guys. That is the one of the greatest documents man has ever written. That is the Declaration of Independence, if I can find it on this page. Right here, the great Thomas Jefferson wrote it in the 1776 summer, hot summer, man, up there in Philadelphia. And he was showing the boys, he's like, hey, how's this look, guys? That's John Adams and the man, Benjamin Franklin. He was the old guy. And it was rough times back then, man. And if they didn't do that, we wouldn't be here today. So we celebrate it. And I celebrate you. And we are fighting for our independence, a different kind of independence. This independence is a monetary independence used by this system right here, the new system that's coming, whether they like it or not, versus that old system. And again, I could not pick a better group of people to stand and fight with me to stop this tyranny and make sure these quintillion and people up there in Washington, D.C. Get their just deserve and not be able to control our lives through the money printer. What is up, guys? It is Thursday, June 26, 2025. Man, I just got up. We're at the Bitcoin block item 900 to 2,873. TikTok, next block. I look like I'm well, right? I'm just like, oh, Jerry's all good, man. I've been in bed all day. Not really. I did get up for a second. I had to do something real quick. My problem is I go too hard. So I gotta, ease back into it, But it's all good. Let's take a roll call here, ladies and gentlemen. I got a couple of y'all up on the wheel. And it's very, very good to see you. I feel like I've been gone for a while. Hope you are feeling better, Jerry. What's up, EB? Yes, I am feeling better. Not the best. I'm not 100%, but I'm definitely feeling better. There's something wrong with me, guys. I don't know what it is, but there's something underlying that's going on. The emergency room couldn't find it. I talked to my registered nurse, talked to my doctor, and they're going to check me out. But my blood work looks good. They did an EKG on me, like I said in the video yesterday. They did an x-ray on me. I freaking, man, listen, I love the VA here in Las Vegas, Nevada, man. That's one of the main reasons I stay here. You know what I mean? They treat me like a king, man. They really do. It's one of the best facilities in the country. If not the best one, I don't know. I haven't been to all of them. But they know me by name up there, first name. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't even look at it like when I go to the emergency room. I don't look at it like going to the emergency room. I just like, you know what? When I want to go see my doctor, one of my 9 doctors up there, because there's 3 on each shift, 3-8, 3-8, 3-8. I go see them, and I know them pretty well. So, but thank you for asking, EB. It's good to see you, brother. Bitcoin is no good if you're dead, Jerry. Well, we know that, Jay. Good afternoon, new peeps. Yo, what's up, BTC backpacker? Jenny, how are you, ma'am? Jenny from the block chain. How are you, ma'am? I appreciate you giving my daughter that donation. You know what's crazy? I did not look at the book yesterday, the payroll book, Jenny. And I didn't even know you guys spun the wheel yesterday. I didn't even look at the show. So I looked, I was like, oh my God, I got to pay you guys. And I paid all you guys right before the show started. So hopefully you guys got that. I'm very, very sorry for the late payment. Love doing my payroll. Good to see you, Jenny. Thank you. Backpacker and the fam. How are you? Are you guys, man? Appreciate you checking on me too, man. All you guys. You know what I mean? I really, really appreciate that. It was kind of overwhelming yesterday because I was sitting up here getting kind of stage fright because I kept looking at my watch and my thing was going up. My heart rate was going up. And, I was feeling maybe a little anxiety or something. I don't know. But I'm feeling better though. I messed up and I had that Chinese food from yesterday. I didn't finish it all. I barely ate anything yesterday, but that little bit of Chinese food. And I had some left over. I said, you know what? Let me try it and see what's up. I ate it and I didn't feel good. So I'm not blaming the Chinese food, but it may be something else. But it's good to see you, fam. You and the family, man. Let me put you guys on the wheel. BTC backpacker. I don't know how many comments we got here. It's good to see everybody, man. But yeah, I was feeling like shit about an hour ago, man. You know what I mean? Hayden, what's up, brother? He said, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too, little buddy. Young buddy. Sorry, not little buddy. How you been, man? Good to have you in the chat, bro. Your grandpa's been hooking you up. That's for dang on sure. Commercial Break says, hi, folks. We say hi back to you, Commercial Break. How you doing, man? I will do this until I can't. You know what I mean? If I'm feeling like, using too much energy or something, or I'm messed up, I'll just tell you guys that I'm not feeling too good. But I'm feeling better though, right this second. Michelle F, good day all, especially Jerry. Hey, Michelle, the birthday girl. She's not her birthday, guys. The troublemaker. My girl, Michelle. Michelle, thanks for the kind words, man. How are you? Always good to see you in here. You know that. You know that, Michelle. Michelle, why do I want to call you Michelle Michelle K sometimes? Is there a reason for that? Maybe I wrote it down wrong or something one day. It's good to see you. Flipper. And then we got anonymous Flipper. Hold on. Flipper. Hodler. Sorry, guys. My brain's a little foggy here. Get back on track. We love you, Jerry. We love you too, David. I definitely love you, man. Thanks for saying that, man. I appreciate that. Really do. I love you too, brother. You guys don't realize how much you don't like somebody till they're gone, huh? David B, what's up? Bitcoin Bacon Booty says, hey, everyone. We said, hey, Bacon Booty. Bitcoin Bacon Booty. How are you? Bitcoin Bacon Booty. I don't have a lot of calories in my body right now, my system. I haven't eaten a lot. Jason, feeling better, Jerry? Yeah, I am, man. Thank you very much, brother. Good to see you, man. Looking forward to you coming to Vegas. You said you're coming, right? Looking forward to that, Jason. Jason, is it Y-U-R-R? 3 R's? Is that what it is? Sorry, guys. I got to get caught up. 4 R's and 3 9s. Reminds me of precious metals. 3 9s, fine. Good to see you, brother. Jerry Sharper, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming back, man. I appreciate you. Love you, Sharp. You know that. Lauren Stern. Hello, everyone. Hello, Lauren. Good to have you back, man. You stacking them sats or what? I know I am. I'm in the hospital in the emergency room. I'm worried about my freaking buys. Did you stay out of the heat today? Yes, I did, Andrew. I did something real quick this morning. So I'm definitely staying out of the heat. Thank you, Andrew. Good to see you, Andrew. Thanks for asking, brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm at the emergency room. I'm just like, wait a minute. I got $4 left on my I got to get out of here. Finger pig. What's up, brother? On my deathbed, I'm thinking about Bitcoin, man. Crazy. I'm a hodl till the day I die. Patty P says, hey, everyone. Hey, Patty P. Good evening, ma'am. How are you? You know, it's always good to see you, Patty P. Good to have you back. Well, we got 25 in here. Wow. Patty P, welcome back, Jerry. Glad to see you feeling better. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate it. I really do. It's good to see you too, man. You know, it'd be cool if all you guys can just jump out of the computer screen and just come to the emergency room with me. And orange pill, everybody. Hey, Twin. Hey, Sharper. Hey, David. Patty P, hello. AC says, good afternoon, team. What's up, AC? Good to have you back, bro. How are you? Don't know what we're going to have in store for you today. Did you get an IV? Yeah, I got that saline. What's that stuff called? Saline? Look at Ian. Jesus. Ian just sent me 2,500 sats. CYM Zap from Ian. I know I'm behind in the comments, guys. Sorry. Thank you, Ian. That's a CYM Zap. Appreciate that, brother. You just restored my wallet, sir. Appreciate that. Then somebody sent me. Scotty sent me 99 sats yesterday, and he said, this is from yesterday. He said, hey, Jerry, take it easy. Hope you are feeling better. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate you, bro. Then he just said another one. Scotty 99, I call him. Hey, Jerry, feeling better, I hope, for 99 sats. Thank you, bro. I am feeling better. I'm not 100%, Scotty, but I am feeling better. And thank you for your concern, man. I appreciate that, bro. Scotty, let me put you. Scotty from Japan, guys. He's all the way in Japan watching me. Glad you're back, Jerry. I'm glad too, Patty. Thank you for saying that. We have a good VA here in Asheville, North Carolina as well. Yeah. VAs are pretty good. Some of them are, not as good as others. But, I find the Vegas one very, very good. Let's see. Something else came in. Oh, wow. This is a Jenny from the block zap. A 1, 2, 3, 4 zap. Thank you, Jenny. Love you, Jenny. I appreciate you for that. That's a lot of sats. Thank you so much, ma'am. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Patty. Hey, Micheal. You forgot to pay me, Jerry Loves Freedom. Did I? Your name's not on here on my book, Jenny. I got Jor, Mia, Anonymous, Backpacker, Neode, and Neode. 719 through 723. Is that from yesterday or another day, Jenny? Backpacker, crisis averted, Lammy's recovered. Now let's handle our business. What's up, Meggies? Thanks, Megs. I was talking to Meg when that stuff was going on too. It's Meggie from my sister from another mister. Hello, friends. What's up, Sonny? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back, sir. And how are you? Sonny Irma. Good to have you back, man. Good to see you, brother. Patty P says, hey, Sonny. Ray's fam, hey, Jerry, take it easy. Worried the kiddos and us. Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. I be going too hard sometimes, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate you saying that, man. Love you kids. Love you guys. You know that. What is it with the Chinese food? I had Chinese food for lunch and was vomiting by 2 p.m. Wow. Really? Ian, what's up, brother? Let's go, everybody. Thank you again, Ian. I appreciate you. Good to see you, brother. How was business today? You get some big tips? Flipper was very sad. Oh, you should have called me. I'd talk to Flipper. I talked to all of them. You know that. Hi, Patty P. Ian, Jen Packers. Patty P. Twin. Hey, Aiden, glad you're here. Me too. CB. Moonshiki, what's up, man? He's back. That's the big stack, man. Giving away stats to his friends. Very generous man. What's up, Moonshiki? Good to have you back, brother. Hey, Rays. Hey, David, how was your day? Good to see you are okay today. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. I really do. Hello, David. Hot but good. Okay. I think it's hot out here too, but I'm not outside today, so I don't really know. But stay out of that heat, David. How's the farm? Farm's good for me. Good, but the heat killed a rabbit yesterday. Damn. But everything else is going well. Glad to see you, brother. Love you too, Jerry. God is good. He is good. All the time, Sharper. All the time. You know? But I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm here till 2100, guys. You know that. The year 2100. Thank you for saying that, Sharper. Fellow veteran. You good, Jerry? I am good, Dap. How are you, man? You know it. We the Navy men, brother. Dap data. Oh, you know what? I ain't put my man on the wheel. My bad, Ian. So busy praising you. Clean your machine. That is a hell of a name right there, bro. Love that. Poor Bunny, I know. All night and first thing this morning, Flipper asked about you, so we turned on the YouTube to see your video of you leaving the ER. She was really, hey, you guys call me, man. Something like that happens. You guys can call me. You know that. Something happened with the speed. Hello, fam. Hello to you, too. You just received 1,212 sats. Wow. Thank you. Somebody just said on my speed wallet, 1,212 big ones. Wow. Thank you to whoever did that. I really, really appreciate that. That helps a lot for a poor man like myself. So thank you. I don't want to alarm you guys, but click the like. Yes, Sharper. I agree, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. Normal Celine. Yeah. I had a bunch of it too, Jenny. I looked like I was very dehydrated. I took the whole bag, Jenny. So, Jenny, I've been pissing like a racehorse too. Which is good. No, Neo, hey, Jerry, glad to see you back. Glad to see you here too. I just paid you too, Neo. 200 sats. Good to see you, man. How are you? Thank you for saying that too, man. It means a lot. It means a lot from all you guys saying that, man. Wow, that's hot. Yeah, poor little bunny. My God, that's why I always say nature laughs last. You know. Hey, clean your machine. Yeah, it's been 108 to 102.10 heat index every day this week. Wow, and that's a different heat over there, boy. Jen, woohoo! Strawman says, "Hey, Bitcoiners." We say, "Hey, Strawman. How you feeling?" Good to see you back. My man, Strawman. He's a sack getter, too. Jenny says, fake Mo must have forgotten to write me down. Oh, wait, I didn't win. I was about to pay you, too, Jenny. I was about to pay you. Something happened. Oh, 99 sats again from Scotty. Oh, I didn't put Scotty on the wheel, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Scotty says, I am feeling lucky today, aiming for 2 or 3 sats today. That means 2 or 3 wins for him. Because every time he wins, he sends me 99 sats to tell me that he won. So his 100 gets, the 99 gets minus off the 100. Hey, Strawman. Hi, Patty. Hi, Strawman. Hey, please put me on the wheel. Got you, brother. Sorry about that. So excited to see you, man. I'm just imagining Jerry in the ER explaining stats to the staff and help us set up speed wallets between tests. Lauren, you don't have to imagine, sir. I did it for the nurse. I gave her a tip, and I had her download the speed wallet, and she's got some sats. So I'm the Bitcoin guy, guys. You know that, man. Hey, Strong Man and Patty P, had my little gown, your little backward gown with your little, back showing, your little backside. You know about that, Jenny. Hi, Freedom Family. Nice to see you, Jerry. Emily, nice to see you. Emily, I meant to respond to your comment, but somebody called me right when I was doing it. That was a very nice comment, Emily. Thank you. I appreciate that. Emily gets sats. The number one sat getter on this channel is Emily, for sure. She's a sat magnet. Thank you, Emily. It's good to see you. Hey, Ems. David, Straw, Dap, Emily. Hi, Emily. No, just a cheap, bitching lady today. No tip. Usually the dirtiest people are the cheapest people. Wow. The people that want to do the most do that, huh? That's crazy. Wow, Creole the Traveler's back. Now, this guy, I've known this guy for a long time, back from my precious metal days. He used to get really mad at me about buying Bitcoin, but he just gave me a big, huge donation of $5 and says, "Salute, Jerry. I don't agree with you on much, but I respect the work you put in." Okay. Creole, thank you, man. Wow. If anybody else disagrees, let me know. Wow. What would you do if you agree with me, Creole? Damn. Thank you so much, Creole. That really helps the channel, man. I appreciate that. That's a big donation, man. Thank you so much, Creole. It's good to see you too, brother. That's why I price out the cheap people. Exactly, bro. You got to do it, man. You got to do it. What's good? Yes. Really appreciate that, AC. Nice words. Life is good, my man. Good, David. Thanks, Sharper. You don't get 2 nights rigged in a row. Just FYI, for real. He got 2 back to back. Mom says eat a lot of cucumber. Okay. And watermelon. They have lots of water in them. Okay. All right. Dre's out and about spending money, of course. So I'll tell her to get some cucumbers and watermelon. You know what? I'm going to call her right now and tell her to do that. Hold on. Thank you for saying that, Fanny Packer. Let me call Dre right now. Tell her that. You know, we got the FaceTime. She's at the library. Hey, Dre. I'm on the live. They can hear you, but listen. Fanny Packer said I need to have some cucumbers and some watermelon. Cucumbers and water. And watermelon, because it has a lot of water in it. Okay, so I need to get some. Yeah, so when you get when you go to the grocery store and get the sides, we'll just grab a couple of those. Cool. But do me a favor, don't spend any money, please. Okay, love you. Yes, at the grocery store. Love you. Bye. Bye. Thank you, guys. Ray's family, she's not wrong, for real. I'm doing it. Listen, when I get good advice, I apply it. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. Hey, hello. Oh, happy Stitch Day, everyone. Stitch Day? Jen, my mommy knows everything. She looks like she does. Jen, let's see what happens when I'm gonna get that wheel fixed. Yeah. Clean machine official. Salute to you. Hi, Emily. Official people who don't tip or tip poorly really irritate me, for real, man. People who don't tip or tip poorly. Yeah, I over tip, man. You know what I mean? Hi, Jerry. I was so worried about you when you were in the ER yesterday. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, next time I go, you guys got to come to Vegas and check on me. How about that? But that means a lot to me. Thank you for saying that. I love you guys. You know that. So thank you so much for saying that. Did you just tell her to steal a cucumber or watermelon? Don't spend any money. That's our inside joke. Every time she goes somewhere, I tell her don't spend money. And she does it anyways, of course. So Chunky Brewster. Huh. Chunky Brewster, the troll says. Huh. I remember Punky Brewster. I was, old enough to know that. I actually watched that show. That show was kind of stupid. But Chunky Brewster, the troll, who would that be, sir? Was that a show or somebody else? Who's Chunky Brewster? Yes, Jen, especially in service business where you can see them go far and beyond. Exactly. This is my rule of thumb, guys. If I want food and I don't want to tip anyone, I just go to the store and get it myself. Or if I want a service done, I do it myself if I don't want to tip or don't have the money. But if you're calling somebody to deliver you some food or do a service to you, you got to tip, and tip big, by the way. Because I live in Vegas, so I know all about that, man. You know what I mean? That's just craziness, man. But again, those kind of people get what they're coming to them. They just do. Stitch Day Experiment 626. Okay, I'm not really familiar with that, Jenny. I'm sorry. I must have missed something. Blessing, Jerry. Happy for your quick recovery. Thank you, V. Good to see you, my brother. How are you today? Thank you for those kind words. And glad you're back, man. Always appreciate you coming back. We got 30 on the wheel, guys. That's pretty good. LOL. Don't spend money, just steal everything. Nah, we don't steal. You know that. Troll boy. It me flipper. Hee. I tell my mommy that we have to go to you to the at the ER. Yeah. What's up, Flipper? Yeah, come on. It's a long drive though, Flipper. You sure you can make it? I'm pretty sure you're not driving yet. Sharper. I remember Funky Bruce. Yeah, me too. The troll's a fool, ain't he? Sharper. He's a fool, man. Good afternoon, good people. Good afternoon, good sir. Sinister or Sin. The Renaissance man. I can't spell Renaissance though. So I can't spell a lot of things, Sin. You know that. Sin, thanks for the advice, man. And checking up on me, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. You know I love you, Sin. Listen to everything you tell me, man. You know that. Sin is my man. Thank you, Sin. And I'm glad you're back. I do think tip culture has gone crazy. If I'm going to the counter to order my food and then taking it to go, yeah. I mean, even when you're going to the restaurants now at the counter, they want to tip. Now, again, I'm all for tipping. You know what I mean? But you got to do something for the tip. Do something for the extra money. You know, if you're just standing there taking my order, I mean, it depends. If they're entertaining me or something, I'll give them a buck or two. But it's just like, I got to tip you at the register now? Again, because the money's broken. That's why they do it. Moonshiki says, I remember Charlie Brewster from some vampire movie. Was it My Neighbor the Vampire? Hey, Sin. Fright Night. Yeah, Fright Night. That's what it was. It's a Disney movie. Lilo and Stitch. Stitch is the alien, and and he's experiment 626. June 26th is the Stitch Day. Okay. My daughter used to watch Lilo and Stitch, so I'm familiar with that, but I forgot about that. Thank you, Jenny. Oh, it was Fight Night. Yes. Jerry, you're looking at like you're back on track, brother. Glad to see it. Not fully, Sin, but I'm trying. I'm faking the funk here a little bit, bro, to be honest with you, man. Oh, yeah, we can make it anything to come visit you. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that, fam. Sin. I runs New York is back in the house. I runs, where you been at, bro? Come on now. You act like you got a life or something. You can't be having a life. You got to sit here with me Monday through Friday. Hey, David B. It was Fright Night. Love you too, Mia Marino. Yes. You know it. No doubt, Sin. No doubt. Yes, I Google it. Meanwhile, yeah. If it's a normal sit down and the waitress is taking time for her counter, it's different than McDonald's. I'm not tipping McDonald's. Exactly. That's what I said. Some of these restaurants are just like McDonald's. You just order food and they give it to you. I'm like, well, I might as well tip at McDonald's too. You know? Not just giving you my sats. And all you did was take my order. LL. Exactly. What are we talking about? Doing something strange for a little change? Yep. David said, what up? Big Dad, what's good with you? Exactly. Maggie says, since he listens to you, tell him he cannot go back to that restaurant. I listen to you too, Maggie. I listen to all you guys. You know that. Yeah, I won't be going back there. But I don't want to blame it on that. I think there's something a little bit going on with me. I'm having a little bit of I don't want to call it stomach problem, but I don't know if it's IBS. I don't know what it is, man. First I thought it was oh God, I always mess that word up. Starts with a P. It's not pancreas. The one that squeezes and makes your urine not come out that good. I always mess that word up. You guys know what it is. I thought it was that. But then they took a CAT scan. They're like, nah, yours is good. Because I thought, I'm 50. It'll shrink down. No, it wasn't that. So I'm like, what is it? And let me tell you something. Yesterday, yeah, prostate. Yep, prostate, Jen. I knew Jen would say it. But no, I've been pissing real good since yesterday. Drinking this like liquid IV is coming out real good and strong and stuff. So I'm like, okay, so I'm back to normal with that. But what's going on? And I don't know what it is, to be honest. No tipping culture in Japan. Oh, wow. Scotty says there's no tipping culture in Japan for 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. I didn't know that. Sin chilling in the AC. You got to be in the AC right now. Hey, Sin, is it just me or is it hot everywhere in America right now? This lady's 3 or 4-year-old threw up on the back seat, and it was only a small area, and I extracted that at no charge, thinking she would for sure tip me. and not a nickel, not one nickel. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. See, that's terrible, man. Jeray held it down, man. Such a great daughter. Thanks you guys for the entertainment. Good, thanks, V. Yeah, she's coming along, man. She's just she's a natural. You know, she's just a sweet girl, V. And I thank you for saying that, man. I really appreciate you saying that. She's just a natural. She's just a good person, you know. So rude, exactly. Divert to cultus. Prostate, bro. What is that? Maggie's? What's up? I'm Runs New York. Megs, I think it's culmination of a few things. I think it is too. Sin. Number one is I gotta lose this weight. I weighed when I went in there yesterday, I weighed 279.9 with some clothes on. So and I'm 6'2". You know what I mean? So I gotta get down, man. I got too much fat on me. I gotta get down. I gotta lose like 70 pounds, 60 pounds or something, at least. I want to get down to 210, 220. You know, it's not just about the pounds, it's about, you know, the body percent, fat percent, get under 15%, get some more muscle. You know what I mean? That's what those IV fluids will do to you. Oh yeah. Oh my God. But you know what, Jenny? Before I got the IV fluid, I was pissing like a racehorse. I pissed for like 2 minutes straight. When I got to the hospital, because it was a long ride, it was like 40-minute ride. I got there, Jenny, and I just pissed for like 2 minutes straight, like a good flow. I was like, I haven't pissed like this since I was in my 30s, man. I was like, wow, felt really good. But then I knew I was drained, so I had to, you know, keep drinking the liquid IV, you know. So I got a little bit in that right now with some orange juice. Patty P, Patty. Tell your daughter I said hello from Flipper. Okay, I sure will. Thank you, Flipper. Appreciate that. Jerry thought ER meant eat Reese's, and he was mad when he got there. Huh. Jerry thought ER meant eat Reese's, and he was mad when he got there. That's a long ride to think that, the troll. After getting my gallbladder out, the nurse asked if I needed to pee or if she needed to hang another bag of fluids. I completely forgot I had an IV and jumped up and ran to the bathroom. Peed forever. Oh, man. Yeah, it feels good, though, doesn't it? Prostate. Yeah, that's what it was. Yep. Almost ripped my IV out. For real. For real. And tell your daughter to go to the library. Okay. She's up there now, Flipper. She's up there now working. Oh, gee, Jenny. You can lose it, Jerry. Oh, it's done. I'm already losing it. One thing about me, when I set my mind to something, I can do it. You know what I mean? It's the oldness and the weight. It could be said, could be, but you know, I'm a guy that likes to eat, man. I was just born that way. I was always skinny in high school. I used to be a basketball player, and I was a real skinny kid, real skinny. You know, and I played basketball, and I was okay. I wasn't no NBA player or nothing, but I can hang with some of the big boys. And you know, I was always skinny. But once I got into my mid to late 20s, I started gaining a little weight. And I actually liked having the weight because I never had the weight before. When I joined the military in 94, when I was 19, I was 174 pounds, 6'2". And I was getting heavier then. So, Patty P, I had good drugs on board. I wasn't thinking. She just said the magic word, and I had to go. Damn right. Did you stop taking the saw plum mayo, Jerry? Yes, I did, David. Immediately. I didn't take it after you told me that, bro. Thank you for telling me that, too. Diverticultus is no joke. Even the beast Brock Lesnar had it and had to have a significant portion of his intestine removed. Pretty much ended his MMA career. Wow. Don't put that in my head, man. Don't put John Mobley's in the house. John Mobley. What's up, man? You still here? How you doing? He's laughing at me. John Mobley's in the house. The Texas Toast Massacre featuring Chunk Norris, he says. The Texas Toast Massacre featuring Chunk Norris. Huh. Okay. Is that a movie, The Troll, or never heard of that one? Oh, Troy boy, Sam's Clubs has your Reese's. Ends back. Yo, Jerry, BTC to 200K in October. Listen. I don't doubt that, brother. Good to see you, Ian. Or N. Haven't seen you in a minute, man. What's going on? Jerry Love Sid called you old. Hey, man, I can't get mad about that. Oldness, bro. Hey. Being old is not a bad thing. Like from Dumber and Dumber. Yep. Good, thanks. Time to spin. Okay, thank you, Jenny. Okay, guys. Jenny, it is that day you talked about, June 6, 26. of our good Lord. And this is the first spin today. We're going to start with block 873. Good luck to everyone. We are back in the saddle. And we're trying to win some sats here today. And let's see who can win the first sats for the first spin of block 873 on June 26, 2025. Good luck, everybody. Emily. Emily gets sacks. Bodie is back in the house. Bodie says, another great day. Greeting, friends. My friend Bodie. How are you, sir? My man. Good to see you, Bodie. You going to be with us for a little bit, or you got a haul tail? Bitcoin Generation. He's got a great channel, by the way. Check him out. And he made a pretty good video with us in Las Vegas. We watched that last week, I think. Stitch Day, yes. Chilling, sun is shining in London, 30 degrees Celsius, cuz respect, fam. No doubt, bro. Good morning, team. Matt, FRL, what's going on, brother? How you doing? You ready to win some sats or what? Hey, Matt. Of course, Emily's on. It's the only way. Yes. Yeah, she's the sat getter, man. M's, yes. Frying Nemo, starring Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage? Laughing emojis? Frying Nemo, starring Nicolas Cage. I don't think Nicolas Cage was in Finding Nemo, the troll. So you might want to put the actors together with the right names or the right movies. Hey, man. Hey. Great win, Emily. Yes. I got you on here, Dab. Yep. M's doing what M's does best. M's, a.k.a. Stachynosis. Stachynosis. Yes. She gets them, man. She's a magnet, bro. Emily, dang it, troll boy. Fry Nemo and I'll fight you. At least get Dory. The one with no brain. Exactly. Don't mess with them. First spin, right? Too much fam visiting. Tried to go live, but next show will be fire. Okay, good. So you've been visiting with family, huh? You got to do it, man. Off to a good start here. Yes, absolutely. Elms. Yeah, sat magnet. Put a lightning in there and put a magnet in there. All right, that was 873 by Emily, the one and only. Oh, whoa. Somebody just sent me a humongous zap. I think I know who this is, but she's not here. Somebody just sent in 10,000 Satoshis, guys. 10,000 big ones with no note. It's got to be Letha. I don't see her. I didn't skip her, did I? This is a Letha zap all the way on chain. I mean lightning. On chain it'd be Paul the Goat. Wow. Letha, where you at? Letha. My nose Letha. Letha. Micheal gives a standing ovation. Wow. Show yourself, please. My goodness, man. Maybe Paul. Nah, it was on chain, Ian. I mean, it was all lightning. He doesn't have lightning. He just does on chain. Right? It's funny that we all know each other's zets now too. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Wow, that was incredible. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. It's a big one, man. You know, it's funny. I think about in the future, because we do a halving every 4 years. Letha with the ghost sats. Yeah. We do a halving every 4 years. I wonder how long I can keep up giving 100 sats. Like how long can Letha give 10,000 sats? How long can Sin give up 1845? How long can Jenny do 1234? How long can Clean Your Machine do 2500? How long can Manny do 787? How long can we keep doing this until we say, oh, we got to cut this thing in half? You know what I mean? So we're almost at 888. George definitely has to be here for that one. Yes, he does, Patty. Good call. Good call. Jenny said, I told Fake Mo that I wasn't allowed to use 2K or 2K9 anymore, so I changed it to the one I could remember. That's a good one. I actually like that one. I like that one. Because you know who it is. Year? 1 year, you think, Ian? Bro, I think we may have to tap out in about 4 years for sure. Yeah. I mean, we're still going to give away sats and tip. It's just going to be less. You know what I mean? One day I might be, giving out, 10 sats per spin, and it'd be worth something. The purchasing power is just going to keep going up. I actually thought of that several times. Yeah. Because that's a lot you're giving, Ian. That's a lot you're giving, Jenny. That's a lot you're giving, Letha, Paul, Sin, all you guys, Manny, all you guys. You know what I mean? Even Scotty, 99. You know what I mean? That's a lot, you know? George doesn't even need to be here. Jerry just needs to just give it to him. Yeah, I probably will. The 1, 2, 3, 4 is because of the day I started doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's cool. Yep. Gonna mess up my 1844. Yeah, 1845. Yeah, I know, man. But I mean, hey, when 1845 is worth what? I don't know, a steak dinner or something. A good steak dinner. You're gonna give out 1845? I don't blame you, bro, for not doing that. That's a lot. Yes, it is. My wife always mentioned that to me. Do you know how much you're gonna give away after a year? Is what she says. Oh man. I'm sorry, man. I appreciate it though, man. Wise got to be honest, man. Gonna have to be back to back 18 and 45. Yeah, something like that. Quiet woman. Yeah. Same with you, Ian. In the future, you're gonna have to do. You have to do. How would you do it? Because you're 2,500. Maybe 25 and then 100 or something. 2,500 or something like that. Hopefully, 1, 2, 3, 4 is worth 1,235. I'll have so much that I won't even miss it. Yeah, but are you going to give that away for just a tip? I mean, hey, I'd appreciate it, but I wouldn't expect that. You know what I mean? Clean machine. It's cheaper than going to the bar, and I'm not buying cigarettes anymore. And you're entertaining the hell out of me. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, man. We're just here to have some fun, And I plan on doing this until the Bitcoin gold rush is up for another 10 years, God willing. And then we'll see what happens. I'm going to reevaluate everything at the 99% when all Bitcoin is mined. That's where we're going to stop and say, okay, guys, where are we at? Now, it might even be before that because we may be on a Bitcoin standard or a Satoshi standard or whatever. I've got millions, and if I've got millions and millions, why not? It will be like the roughly $1.32 is right now to me. Yeah, true. That's true, Jenny. But think of it this way, and you're absolutely right. But you have to think of it like this way too. You're buying Satoshi still every day, right? So let's just say you're buying, $100 or $500 a week, right? Are you going to give out $1,234 worth of Satoshis in one sitting when you're buying $500 worth a week, and it's only getting you 500 sats? That's what you got to think about. You might as well not even buy them. No, the donations will definitely go down in the future, and that's fine. But I'm going to keep this up for as long as I can. You know what I mean? As long as I can. The wheel needs to land on Meggie. Speaking into existence. Yes, I mean, shut up, Jerry, and spin. 874, guys. Sonny. Congratulations, brother. Jenny says, hopefully I'll be buying a lot more than 500 a week at that point. Wow, that's a lot. It's more so about keeping my heart right. Yeah, that's true. But again, Jenny, that's giving away a lot of purchasing power for a tip. Because again, if you wanted to buy me a steak dinner or something, let's say you wanted to buy me a, I don't know, just a drink or something. Maybe Satoshi, it's 50 to 25 Satoshis at the time. I'd be happy with that. You know what I mean? It's all about the purchasing power. It worked for Manny the other day, Megs. Yes, it did. Maggie said, spin it. Shut up and spin it. She sure did. Sonny. Verma. Sonny. Ian said, take that, Jerry. Yeah. It's a nice way of saying shut up. All right. She said shut up for 874. Let's see who tells me to shut up for 875. Ian. Commercial break. Ian says, "Shut up, woman," and he gives another 2,500 sats. Wow, man. Ian, thank you, man. That's a lot of sats, man. That is a lot. Ian's a legend on this channel, man. Ian's a legend. Jenny's a legend. Sin's a legend. Letha, Paul. We got some legends up in here. I'm going to make a list of that too, man. Commercial break. Woohoo. Commercial. I know what commercial's about to do. CMC, very generous. Yes. Very generous, man. He always hooks me up. Clean is going to give them away, but you got to give them away to somebody that's here because normally he gives them. Oh, Emily, he says. Smart man. Emily, she gets some sats. Congratulations. Emily, 2-time winner. Can 3 be a charm for 876 for Emily? Who knows? Who knows? Sonny again. Big Kahuna says, "Yo, peace. Glad you're doing well, my man. No doubt, man. Thank you for saying that, brother. Thank you, man. Good to see you, man. Thanks for the nice comment, too, man. Big Kahuna. Thank you, bro. Yeah, thank you, CB. 876. Sonny Verma double woo woo. Is Sonny here, though? Did he say something on the last one? I don't know if he did or not. Congratulations, Emmy. You're very kind, CB. Yes. Did your IV consist of Hershey chocolate syrup at the ER? Did my IV consist of Hershey chocolate syrup at the ER? No, Detrell. They put that in your veins, so I don't think that would work, sir. Sonny 2 times. I know he's around. He might be driving or something, guys. You guys want to give him the benefit of the doubt? Because he was just right here. So, but I want to be fair. But he could be driving. Where you at, man? The wheel's rigged in your favor right now. Yeah. Sonny, I'll give Sonny this. Sonny's a very honest guy. Oh, you guys are honest, but when he leaves, he tells me he leaves. So he might be driving or something. So I'll keep him on here for now. And then later on, if he doesn't show up, then, we'll spin it again. Sonny's one of those honest characters, as you all are. All right, that's 876. Sonny, 2 times. Can anybody else do 2 times? Let's see. Fanny. Fanny from the block. Jenny from the block. Fanny. Fanny. Congratulations, man. So, guys, I've been in the bed all day, and I don't know what's going on right now with Bitcoin. Can anybody tell me? Hello, Jerry. God of War is back. What's up, brother? How are you? G of War. Good to have you. Fanny's here. Rules are rules. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for Sunny. Okay. Been sitting here watching about 20 minutes trying to get my audio working. LOL. Oh, man. Your rules. Yep. Good job. But just now got it to work. Sorry about that, man. GOW. Hello. Fanny. Fanny. Yes. Fanny Packer for Fanny Packer. Woohoo. What's good, GW? Yep. See, he's here. Sorry. It was on low volume. Don't worry about it. No, you good, man. You're here. Don't worry about it. Fanny. Yep. See, Sonny's here. If Sonny leaves, he always says he leaves. BTC hanging out at 107. Wow. We got you, Sonny. You're good. Yep. BTC 107. Let's check that out, guys. Whoa. See, I haven't looked at the price all day, man. Wow. 107. Maddie says hi. Maddie's in the house. What's up, Maddie? How are you? All right, we got a video from Fanny Packer, I believe. Let's check it out. You know it's going to be entertaining. Let's see what happens. Fanny Packer. It's loading up. Hold on. She's in the garden.
Hey, Packer, you won. What you doing? Fertilize my yard, I'll catch you sunset.
Can you guys hear me? It just went muted. Sorry. You living the life, man. Beautiful wife, beautiful kids. You good, man. That's what's up. Beautiful family, man. It's still on mute? Can you hear me? Okay. Maddie, hi. Maddie's in the house. Maddie, you staying out of that heat or what? Thank you, guys. No doubt, man. Maddie, hey, hi. Hello, Diesel. My daughter on her way home. She coming home early. LOL. Nice. Maddie. Everybody loves Maddie. Hey, Madeline. Your mic. Got it. Mute is on mute. Gotcha. You're back. You're back on. No. Audio good. Okay, good. Yeah, so we're hanging out just under 107, looks like. But the most important thing is, guys, you can get 935 of them things for $1. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man, oh man. You talking about a steal, man? That is an absolute steal, bro. Absolute steal. All right. Fanny did 877. Let's see if you can do 878. Let's see. Commercial break or Micheal? Micheal. Maddie saying hi to everyone. Jen, Dap, Sin, Backpacker. Micheal the troublemaker, though. She here, though. She came in earlier. But when she leaves, she usually says it. But you know, sometimes I'm background music for people. You know what I mean? They start doing stuff. You know how it is. I don't know how many of y'all are just sitting there just looking at me and just staring at the screen. I'm sure you guys are doing other stuff. Micheal, 1,337 sats a day, my minimum daily target. Wow. That's how many you buy a day, Big Kahuna? That's pretty good, man. What we got here? Sonny just sent me something. What we got here, Sonny? Jerry was editing my own show. That's why I had the volume down. Got you, man. No doubt. There you go, Sonny. Look at that. Oh, man. Okay, Sonny. I'm looking forward to that, bro. I am looking forward to that. There she goes, the troublemaker. Micheal. Not a real troublemaker. She's a good troublemaker. That's my birthday girl right there. Micheal, congratulations to you. You have won block 878. Let's see who can win block 879, Jenny, on this next spin. Jason. At least I find any spare change, I bump it up to like 2 to 2.5K sats. Nice. Big Kahuna, how much does that cost you? What is it? 1,330. That's a very interesting number. Why that number, sir? Just curious. Very interesting. Kahuna, that's a good target. I'm currently doing 2,400 to 3,900. That's every day, backpacker. That's pretty good too. Yeah, I mean they add up, man. These things add up, Jason. And being here, they're going to add up too. Big Kahuna, daily. Okay, wow, that's great, man. Like $150 a day. LOL. No. That ain't nothing to sneeze at, man. Your family's going to be building statues of you, bro. It's about $1.50 ish. Okay. And what makes you do that? I got you, Jenny. What made you pick that number, big Kahuna? Just curious. That's a nice number too. My daughter right now, she's doing 10 cents an hour right now. That's what she's doing. Every hour on the hour, which is, what is that, $2.40? So that gets her, right around 2,200 something right now. And she's stacking, And that adds up, man. She's getting 90 something sats every hour, man. 1337, oddly specific. Yeah. Big Kahuna, what's up with that? No, I did not, Maddie. I'm sorry. That means I owe Maddie 100 sats. Maddie, I owe you 100 sats, man. Let me write that down. Maddie. Man, you shouldn't have said nothing. You'd have got 100 every spin. Micheal, that's awesome. Oh, I'm a bit behind. No doubt. Just put it on 2x or something. Was within reach means represents let good starting point. Was within reach means represents let. Not getting you though, bro. You forgot to put me on the wheel too. You know I ain't forget you, Jenny. Hey, Patty P. I think we're all caught up with the spins. Something just happened on strike. Wow, thank you, man. 99 cents from Scotty. 99 sats, excuse me. I tried to buy double what I spent. Nice. Try to buy double what I spend. That's what Scotty says. Well, I try. Yes. 1337 is leet. Sin. What's leet? I know you know. Sin literally knows everything. Again, Jerry, Maddie was like, what the? I know. I always forget my favorites, right? Oh, gee, Jenny, not on the wheel. No, she is. Jenny's on the wheel. Jenny's my assistant. I got to put her on the wheel. Jenny from the blockchain. Let's see where we're at, guys. We're all caught up with the spins. Let's look at some numbers here. Let's see. Bitcoiners for Freedom app. Let's check that out for a second. We're looking pretty good, guys. We're just spreading. If anybody is in here that's not on this map, let me know, and I will put you on there. All right. Not your address, just your city and state. And we're going to grow this thing, guys. What I want to start doing on this channel, guys, on these lives is I want to go for about 2 hours, right? I keep trying to put myself on there multiple times. So I want to go for about 2. Wait, did Sin say he doesn't know? Sin, mark this. It's what time is it? It's 4:53, 4:54 my time on June 26, 2025, and Sin doesn't know something. That's crazy. Nope, I'm assuming it was a typo, least. Hey, I live close to Straw Man. Yes, you do. Jen. Leap for the world's most elite asset. Okay. But anyways, I want to do this show for about 2 hours, right? UNSW, Arkansas, or NW. Well, yeah. Well, who's going to know that, Sin? Hard to see. Let me zoom in a little bit. What I want to do is I want to do the show for 2 hours, the Bitcoin Live, and then at the end of 2 hours, I want to talk a little bit about some politics. What do you guys think about that? If you don't want me to do it, I won't. But just a little bit. You know what I mean? Not nothing much. Maybe react to a political video or something that's going on in politics. That's kind of relative to Bitcoin, but something that I really watch is I want you to watch. Or I saw something that I want you guys to check out. What do you guys think about that? Or should I just keep it the same? Because you want me to try that? Okay. Northwest Arkansas. Okay. DAP says, yep. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. I want you to pace yourself, Jerry. Okay. What's that mean, Micheal? Turn it off? Jen said, huh? What are we doing? Whatever's clever, yo. Okay. Let it rip, Jerry. Do you, Jerry? If the politics deal with Bitcoin. Okay. Because there was a video I watched last night when I got home. I love that, man. Me too, man. Because, I was feeling like, oh, man, I got to eat better. I got to do what I want, do you, and let the market decide. Yeah. Yeah, I want to ask the market first and then see. Because I don't want people just, leaving. Oh, politics again. Okay. Why is the northern middle of the U.S. completely empty? Yeah, I don't know. Good question. Something happened on strike. Okay, this is Scotty. Leet is the internet slang for elite. One is L3. 1 is L. 3 is E, and 7 is T. Okay. Got it. Save some energy until you're 100%. Okay. I know what you're saying, Micheal. Don't trust the market, it lies. because they haven't been orange pilled yet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'll do a short video today. That's a good point. Because I'm going hard right now, and even though I'm sitting in a chair, but I am not 100%. Heading out. Have a wonderful evening. Okay, Meggies, we love you, honey. Thank you, Megs. My sister from another mister. My dumbass one almost went outside this morning and did a walk around video. Almost did it, guys, but I did. I said, Jerry, come on, man. You tripping. You tripping, man. Lead is a term crafted by millennials, LOL, back in the mid 2010s. That's why Sin didn't know about that. That's for the young boys. Talk your politics, Jerry. Okay. Only people want to hear it, though, Finger. You know what I mean? Thank you, Micheal. Good night, Meggies. Peace, Megs. All right, guys. As you can see from the title of this video, is this clickbait? Is Michael Saylor Donald Trump's Bitcoin mentor? Wow, I messed that name up. I got to edit that. Hold on. Did I say that right? Hold on. Let me look at the title. So I was in the shower. I was getting out of the shower when I did it. Oh man, I gotta edit that. Manage videos. Live. Oh, I can't edit it right now. Jerry, a hard head makes us off. I know, man. I know, bro. I didn't do it though, Sin. I did not do it, bro. I didn't do it. You know? Commercial break says yes, talk politics. Or what I could do, guys, is maybe just do a walk around video or just a separate video for politics. And just keep this a Bitcoin live stream. No, elite and the elite I need to speak was way earlier than 2010. Okay. Bye, Meg. Now elite and an old 80s coder thing. Okay. Settle that heat, bro. I got you, man. I got you, Sin. I got you. You can go back another 10 years and it's still not enough. It's been jargon on IRC as far back as 1998 or so. Okay. I don't disagree with you, but most people learned of the word around 2007, 2015. Okay. Dang it, Jerry. Don't you be walking around for a couple. All right. I got to do Satoshi Saturday, Jenny. What am I supposed to do? I could probably do it from my desk, I guess. But I definitely got to walk around for Satoshi Saturday. That's my big day, Jenny. Remember, if you're thirsty, it's already past time to drink. Yep. Mm-hmm. You are right, Jenny. I'm not even thirsty. I just keep sipping it because I know I need it. Set a timer for 10 minutes where you can go crazy on politics during the show. I would like to do that. But you know me, Sharper. I need a little longer than 10 minutes. You know that better than anybody. Sit down and do it. Okay. Emily said, do it on these live videos too, Jerry. Love it when you talk politics. All right. Okay. Walk around the house for Satoshi Saturday. You don't want to see this house, Sid. You don't want to see this house. Trust me. Or go somewhere where they see. Okay. Maybe I'll do the casino, one of the casinos. Jerry, hey, VHF. What's up, my brother? Good to see you, man. How are you? Good to have you back, my friend. Kind friend. He's always giving away his Satoshis. VHF, yep. At least on Saturday, walk around your inside. Okay. Maybe. VHF, hello. LOL, 10 minutes for politics for the block to go through. That's right, Sharper. My buy just went through. As you guys know, I'm very transparent with you guys, right? My DCA guys on strike, I do $1 an hour. That's what I do. $24 a day. That's what I do. Let me show you. And we got right now for this hour, we got 934 sats. Let's see if I can show you this. 934 sats. No fees. So I like it, man. You know, getting the hardest money in the world every hour. You can't do better than that, man. You know what I mean? I just love it. What you could do better, and Jack Mahlers, if you're listening, listen to me. Every time a block comes out, let them buy Satoshi. Like make that be a DCA. You know what I mean? Just saying. Jen, VHL, walk inside the casino, stealing AC is the cheat code. It is. It is, sir. Jen, something just happened. You received 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. Scotty is so nice, man. SSS, sitting Satoshi Saturday, he said. SSS, this one of Sin says something like this. SSS, sitting Satoshi Saturday. I've done a couple like that. But I'm the type of person that I think better when I'm walking. I don't know why, I just do. You know what I mean? I just do. Did we do 879? Who won 879, Jenny? Because I don't have it written down here. If we did 879. Jen says, hey, Santino. Santino, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Let me put you on the Whiz-Eel. My man. Did anyone win 879? There's a new channel, Bitcoin Katie. She does great work. Really? Let's check her out. Sharper. Probably feel better watching because of blood circulation. You mean walking? Hey, 879 was Jason, but I don't know if he's here. Oh, yeah, Jason. That's right. Par, yep. Sharper said there's a new channel called Bitcoin Katie. Huh. Let's see what Bitcoin Katie's about, Sharper. Let's see if I've seen her. Bitcoin Katie. Never seen her. Only 0.1%. Huh. This is me. Okay, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 videos. Dream House versus Bitcoin. Wow, look at her. Okay. Well, guess what, guys? We got time to recruit. We got to get her on the team, guys. We got to get her on the team, man. VHF, Patty. Funny thing, most people do not know the very first company to bring internet to the masses in Germany was AOL. Wow. Sin, let can go, bro. VHF, what's good with you? So yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to her. And I did. I'm gonna hit the notification bells. Boom. And I'm gonna check her out. Sin, thank you, man. Let me leave her link in the description. And you guys subscribe to her, right? And in the comments, tell her Jerry sent you, or Sin or Jerry. And tell her to come on to the channel. Say, hey, come on over to the live. Jerry wants you to have you on the team. Bitcoiners for freedom, whatever. Let's get her on the team, man. You know what I mean? It's all good, my brother. I love the ladies of Bitcoin, man. Every female should be making videos, man. You know what I mean? How new to Bitcoin, don't make these rookie errors. You guys want me to click on it? You want to watch one of them? Or what? Let me know. All right, we're going to do 879. Her latest vid. She gained lots of views. Okay. Let's watch her latest vid then. 12,000 views. Holy. Retire early with just 0.1 Bitcoin. Here's what the numbers say. All right. Well, we're going to check her out in a second. Let's finish this spin up, Jenny. Ur is not here. Jason Ur is not here. Sorry, Jason, if you're watching this again. Let's go back in time, like my boy Marty McFly. Let's do it again. Sharper, do it. Okay. Let's watch the latest one. Okay. We sure will. Patty P. Well, Shaggy, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't Patty P. You know she's in the house. Now, Patty P and Jennifer come to Vegas, because for some reason they remind me of each other. Watch them. Them two won't look anything alike. I don't know what Patty sounds like. I don't know what Jenny sounds like. I haven't seen them. Look, nothing. Sin, yes. Thank you. No doubt, Patty. Twin. Patty P. Yeah, Patty P. Good job. Woohoo, Patty P. Okay. Okay, we're at 880. One more. We're going to watch Bitcoin Katie. I'm going to check her out too. 880, guys. Let's see what's going to happen. She's not coming to me. Okay. Lauren. Manny's in the house. Man, I was just talking about you, bro. Just talking about you, man. Good to see you, Manny. Manny's from Puerto Rico. Oh, Puerto Rico. I wish I could play that if I didn't have these freaking copyright stuff, I would play it. I'd have a song for everybody, and I'd play it every time I said your name. Mm-hmm. Like when you won the win of the spiel, the wheel. So you're not coming, huh? Jenny, okay. Manny, no whammies, yes. Lauren's here, right? Yeah, Lauren's here. Night's getting better and better, yes. Lauren, boom. Lauren, boy, I'm starting to get hungry now. Jerry, I'm going to be in Vegas for week of July 21st. Would love to grab some steak and shake if you'll be available. Yeah, I'm available during the day, my brother. No doubt, Sonny. Hey, Manny. You know what's crazy about Sonny? And I don't mean this in any funny way when I'm saying this. I get hit up so much about meeting me in Vegas, not just on YouTube. My family, my friends, my Navy friends, everybody, because I'm the Vegas guy. And like I'm telling you, every day somebody's asked me to do something with them because this is a big trip for everybody. For me, this is just home for me. But for everybody else, like, oh my God, I'm going to Vegas. Oh, my boy Jerry. Oh my, this, So they always, they think of me or whatever. And it's cool. I can't meet with everybody though. Because if I did, I couldn't do anything. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm not going to meet with you. So I'm just saying that's just how it is. It's just so crazy living here. You know what I'm saying? Lauren, hey, Patty P, got the music playing. That would be cool to have entrance music like wrestlers, right? Manny, okay. Let's check out Miss Bitcoin Katie. Now, let me know if you guys can hear this, okay? Let's watch her latest video of 12,000 views. It's called Retire Early with Just 0.1 Bitcoin. Here's what the numbers say. Let's see.
You've probably seen the headlines. 0.1 Bitcoin could be enough to retire on. But is that actually true? Let's not just guess, let's run the numbers. If you are 45 or older, retirement isn't some distant dream. It's real and it's looming on the horizon. So today, we're asking, could just 0.1 Bitcoin, around 10,600 US dollars today, really be enough for a comfortable retirement?
Yes, and it depends on when they sell, how old they are, stuff like that. But 10 million sats? That's what that is, by the way, 10 million sats. I look at Vegas for what it is, a destination in the desert that is designed to take money away from you. Exactly. That's exactly what it is, VHF. Hit the nail right on the head, my friend.
By the end of this video, you will know when 0.1 Bitcoin could realistically allow you to retire, how to calculate your own freedom number, that is the amount that you will need to retire, and why Bitcoin might be the smartest retirement asset of the next decades. When I first bought Bitcoin, retiring on 0.1 Bitcoin wasn't even part of the conversation. We were talking about retiring on tens of Bitcoins, not fractions. But now people are seriously asking if 0.1 is enough to retire on. And I wanted to know for myself, could I already retire on Bitcoin? So I ran the numbers, and what I found just might surprise you. So before we dig into the math, let's talk about why Bitcoin even belongs in a retirement plan. Bitcoin isn't just a coin. It's a part of a global, decentralized monetary network secured by powerful computers and real-world energy. And adoption is growing fast. Over 55 million wallets now hold Bitcoin, and we're still early. Think internet in the 1990s. In fact, Bitcoin adoption is growing faster than the internet did. And while no one can predict the future perfectly, those who recognize this exponential growth early tend to benefit the most. For example, over the past 5 years, $100 invested in an S&P 500 index fund grew to $195. That same 100 invested into Bitcoin, however, grew to $1,000. Strategy CEO Micheal Saylor estimates that Bitcoin could return 30% annually over the next 2 decades. That is a number that is hard to ignore. Bitcoin is not just about price appreciation. Bitcoin has scarcity. There is a hard cap of 21 million coins. You can print more dollars, you can build more houses, or you can issue more shares, but you can't make more Bitcoin. Bitcoin allows self-custody. You can hold it yourself. No bank, no broker, no middleman, no third-party risk. Nobody can freeze or confiscate it. Bitcoin is portable. Unlike real estate or gold, you can store Bitcoin with a tiny hardware wallet and take it anywhere with you. These features make it a powerful retirement tool, especially in a world where financial systems are feeling increasingly unstable. So let's get to the meat of the question. Is 0.1 Bitcoin enough to retire on? Well, maybe. It depends on you, your age, your lifestyle, and your other savings and your expectations. To figure out your own answer, you'll need to consider, what age do you want to retire? What is your life expectancy? What are your current savings and how long will they last? How much Bitcoin do you already hold, if any, and how much can you invest annually from now on? And how much income do you need in retirement? These questions shape your freedom number, the amount of Bitcoin you'll need to comfortably retire. I've linked a Bitcoin retirement calculator in the comments below to help you figure this all out. But I've already done some of the hard work for you.
Okay, first I want to go through the assumptions that I made in order to do these calculations. Number one, Bitcoin will be the sole source of retirement income, which is unlikely to be the case for most people. Second, men live to age 83 and women to age 86. Third, Bitcoin grows at 30% per year. Fourth, inflation is at 7% per year. 5, the retirees want an income of $100,000 per year in today's dollars. And last, depending on your residency, this income may need to include the payment of capital gains tax for any Bitcoin sold. Okay, so now we're looking at the chart with the numbers that I pulled out of the calculator using these assumptions. We've got 4 different people: 30-year-old Michael, 40-year-old Jennifer, 50-year-old Jason, and 60-year-old Amy. For each person, I've done the calculations based on either purchasing 0.1 Bitcoin right now and holding it until retirement, or dollar cost averaging $200 per month between now and their retirement age. And this chart shows at the bottom, the most important number, what their retirement age is calculated to be. So for Michael, 0.1 Bitcoin will allow him to retire at age 51. And this assumes he doesn't buy any more Bitcoin beyond 0.1.
Wow. 51, 0.1. Total invested 10,051. Huh. Okay. Hear that again.
Purchasing 0.1 Bitcoin right now and holding it until retirement, or dollar cost averaging $200 per month between now and their retirement age. And this chart shows at the bottom, the most important number, what their retirement age is calculated to be. So for Michael, 0.1 Bitcoin will allow him to retire at age 51. And this assumes he doesn't buy any more Bitcoin beyond 0.1. For Jennifer, who is 40 years old, it allows her to retire at age 61. For Jason and Amy, the scenario is not so great. 50-year-old Jason can't afford to retire until he's 71 if he holds only 0.1 Bitcoin. And 60-year-old Amy would have to work until she's 80 years old, which is very unrealistic. So the summary: who can retire on 0.1 Bitcoin? And if they can't retire on 0.1 Bitcoin, how much are they going to need? So if you're aged 40 or under, you should be able to retire on 0.1 Bitcoin. If you are aged 45 plus, however, most likely you will need more than 0.1 Bitcoin. Women live longer on average and may need more. So if 50-year-old Jason wants to retire by 65 years old, he will need to buy about 0.3 Bitcoin right now, or he will have to dollar cost average in at $600 a month until retirement. If 60-year-old Amy wants to retire by 65, she will need 2.4 Bitcoin right now, or she will have to dollar cost average in at $7,500 per month until retirement. And we know this is unrealistic for most people. So those over 40 looking for an earlier retirement will need to be more aggressive with their Bitcoin buys, or they will need to have some other form of income at retirement.
So as you can see, 0.1
Wow, looks like I'm doomed. I'm 50. So it's going to take me a long time to get to 10 million sats. Wow.
Bitcoin might be enough for someone aged under 40. But for those of us 45 and older, it's unlikely to be enough on its own, though it can certainly still play a major role in your retirement strategy. Here's where the nuance comes in. First, time is a significant factor. Younger investors will benefit greatly from compounding returns. Older people don't have such a luxury. Second, you need to be realistic about growth assumptions. Some estimates use overly optimistic growth rates like 100% per year. I recommend using more conservative numbers when planning. Third, longevity matters. Women, for example, tend to live 3 to 4 years longer than men, and that affects how long your retirement funds will need to last. For most people aged over 45, Bitcoin won't replace your entire retirement plan, but it can become a powerful part of it. And the earlier you get serious about it, the better. Bitcoin is still in the early adoption phase. Most people haven't caught on yet, but those who start learning and stacking today might be able to retire earlier and better than they imagined. If this video helped clarify some things for you, hit like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments, will Bitcoin be a part of your retirement strategy? And don't forget to check out that Bitcoin retirement calculator linked below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Nice. Well done. Well done, ma'am. Like it. I like it. Well, I'm screwed. That's for sure. Your boy Jerry is screwed. According to that chart. 10 million sats. I'm a long way from that. Sharper said Jerry's being homo. I read that, Sharper. I was laughing. I feel targeted since I'm gonna be 40 next month. Yeah, well, you're young. Capital gains. Yeah, that's a joke. Ian said it depends on the timeline, but if she retires at 65, that's 20 years. I think she would be laughing by then. Yeah. Yeah. Did you all talk about Jack Meller's speech at Bitcoin Prague? It was really good. No, I didn't. I did not watch that. Are we watching that, Sharper or Manny? Nobody really knows, but what I do know is that I own a share of the future when I or my family want it. Exactly, Ian. What are we doing? What we are doing is buying time in the future instead of selling our time in the present. Yes. Say it again, Matt. Let's get to stacking. Let's get stacking. Yes, capital gain. That's a joke. Exactly, Ian. Stop making me want to stack. I know. I feel targeted since I'm going to be 40 next month. You're so young. And that's my dad's name. Wow. Yeah, you're a young pup, Jen. Yeah, you're young. You're a youngin', Jen. Yep. Hope you're paying attention to Troll. He ain't in here. He left. He only comes in to say something. He leaves. Sharper and sore, right? Troll boy, where you at? David VHF, thanks, guys. Sure. This broad can kiss my bloop. This is great. Yes. Sharper said, I'm being humble. I am 50, Sharper. I don't know if you checked lately. Nah, even if unable to fully retire on Bitcoin, it will still help you be a lot more comfortable than social insecurity. That's right. SSI, social insecurity. That's right. I don't really need $100,000 per year, not as a retiree, and not even now. I may not even need half of it. Yes. I know Sharper, he's got to be a whole corner. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whole corner. It's 100 million sats, my friend. Ian, he's cooking with fish grease. Oh, man. I'm glad you guys think highly of me like that. If I showed you my wallet, you'd be very disappointed. Just like some females. Because I'm tall and big and I got big feet. Sometimes they get disappointed. Disappointed. Always good to build in extra. If you don't need it, use it to build others up or invest into your future line. Exactly. LOL. Yes. Smart gal. Yes. I'm gonna retire early, or at least live worry free with Bitcoin. Yep. Love the hopeful. All I heard for about 5 minutes was stack harder, sin. Yeah, exactly. I think Sin straight though. We should. I was planning on watching Jack's speech anyway. All right, we'll watch that. He's exactly, friend. Stack, stack, stack. Yes, Matt, with the saying. Yes, I need to stack more. Matt says. Gotta bounce, y'all. Keep stacking. All right, Big Kahuna. All right, guys. Now I'm be honest with you. All of a sudden, I just started feeling weak and a little lightheaded. Well, let's see if we can work it through because I barely have any calories in me right now. I ate a little bit of that Chinese, but that was it. I ate a little bit of Chinese yesterday, then a little bit of Chinese today, and that's all I've eaten for 2 days. And that's nothing for me. Patty, nothing gets by Patty. Patty, don't nothing get by you. I know that's right. Oh, that whole called that man a whole corner. He had to take a shot. Yeah. Yeah, that's big, man. That's big. I ain't nowhere near that. Twin, we really are twinning. Your birthday, I'm July 2. Yep. That whole corner comment might make Jerry Davis. Let me take another drink, guys. Let me take another drink. Oh man, I don't realize how much energy I use when I'm up here because I think I'm like just sitting here, but I do use a lot of energy. I'm noticing that now. Patty, you're funny. Patty, when is yours? Yeah, you caught it. What is retirement anyway? I look forward to leaving my fiat job and building a business for the future. Exactly, man. Who wants to retire? Don't eat that again. I know. That's it. Just Jerry, just eat steak. Okay. I love steak. Oh my God. No, not the Chinese food. No. Yeah, I ate half of the Chinese food, Patty, today, and it didn't make me feel good. So I'm not gonna eat anymore. Sounds like something a whole corner would say. Sounds like something a whole corner would say. No, not me, brother. Do you know how much a whole coin is? Nope. No, sir. All right, let's see where we're at. 880 with the last one. And then 881 is the next one. I might just do a little short show, guys. It's 5:24. We've been going for an hour and 24 minutes without JFK. Let's listen to Jack Miles because I was going to listen to another video. Yes, retirement kills. Got to stay active, build a business, volunteer something. I'm glad my boy is good. Put me in, coach. No doubt, y'all. Good to see you, my brother. How are you? Thanks for saying that, man. I appreciate you, man. How are you? You staying out of the heat or what, man? Yeah. Jerry's got a whole coin. LOL. Yeah, you got to be kidding me. Hi, Jerry and family. Just dropping by. Yes, and Jerry ain't fooling me either. You know what's funny? Jerry loves whole coiners. I do love whole coiners. Yo, BFF. You know what's funny? Because you have a YouTube show or something, they think you got a bunch. You thought wrong, ladies and gentlemen. You thought wrong. Man is blushing with this combo. Scotty sent me 99 cents, says, man is blushing with this combo. Nah, you're making a black man blush. I'm not going to lie. 100K a year. I don't even make a third of that, Scotty says, with another 99. GCB, what's good? Jerry, take a break. Okay, take a break, Jerry. Okay. Dab, right? The man doth protest too much. Yes. Jerry had a lot of precious metal. Let's just... Oh. Guys, don't look at my old videos. Okay? Don't look at those old precious metal videos, please and thank you. Dab Data. It's all good, Dab Data. Yeah. Yeah, I put a lot of my net worth into precious metals. Don't nothing get by sharper than sin, that's for sure. That's why y'all are my bodyguards, man. Don't nothing get by y'all boys. All right, so Jerry, my precious. All right, so let's spin this thing, Jenny. 881. Let's see who can win this thing. Looks like Aiden. Aiden is a winner. Now, even if Aiden's not here, guys, just let you know, Ian's here, so Aiden wins. Yeah, Jerry, I'm good. I watched you leaving the ER video, and I said, okay, he gravy. Okay. Yeah, I'm gravy, baby. I'm gravy right now, but I'm a little not the good gravy though. Yeah. All right. Dab's laughing. Aiden. Hey, bro, I've been here since your PM days. I know. Sharper. Sharper, what are you talking about, sir? Aiden. Woo. Congratulations, buddy. Eden, yes. All right, so here's what we got. Jerry, much love. Thanks, Jerry and Jen, no doubt. Okay, so we can do one or two things, okay? We can watch this video right here. Jerry, get that last spin, tap out, and go eat some meat and veggies. You want me to do that, Sin? Because I was just going to watch this video right here. This is 9 minutes and 31 seconds. This is the video I was talking about with my, and I'm going to put it on 15 speed. And this is the video of my title is Michael Saylor, Donald Trump's Bitcoin mentor. And then tomorrow we'll do not Chinese MSG meat and veggies either. Not Chinese MSG meat and veggies. I got you, bro. Yes, go Russ. Okay, hold on. I remember when you had that boating accident. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Play it and put your feet up, buddy. Okay. So, but I want to respond to this. So, 15 speed, we will be done in 40 seconds. No. Well, sorry, 1.15, 15% faster. We can watch Jax tomorrow. It's 40 minutes. Yeah. We'll do that because it's Fat Sat Friday tomorrow, Sharper. So, fun show. Just got home. Good night, everyone. Okay, AC. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, so we'll finish this out. We'll watch this one here. We'll do the last spins, and then we'll do all or nothing. Save Jack for Fat Sat Friday. Yeah. So don't anybody watch it. Well, I can't say that because I don't want to steal anybody's content. Go ahead and watch it if you want to. And then I'll give you my commentary throughout. We'll talk about it. All right. So this video right here is called Jax Was Awesome. Wow, I didn't see it. So I'm not going to watch it tomorrow. I'm not going to watch it. This video is called, let me move myself out of the way here. I already watched it. Haha, yeah. You got to watch Jack, man. He's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Bitcoiner. This is called Michael Saylor Told Eric Trump to Mortgage Mar-a-Lago for Bitcoin. So this again is Robert Breedlove. This is his clips along with his boy again here. And we're going to see what they got to say. This is the same interview from the Trump boys on stage.
You have known Michael Saylor, both of you, for 20 years. And, he, in fact, helped kind of talk to you about Bitcoin and get you to realize the value prop. Now, Michael Saylor, he's always so tactful. He never likes to reveal personal conversations between him and the Trump family. Could you tell us what Michael Saylor said to you that finally got you thinking, maybe there is value here?
So Michael's been a great friend of mine. And by the way, everybody needs to give him a round of applause because he's great, truly one of the greatest. Bitcoin is so fortunate to have him. Crypto is so fortunate to have him. But he's truly one of the great spokespeople. But I've known Michael for 20 years, long before he even went down the Bitcoin route. We were friends from New York. But I was with him about a year ago. He goes, Eric, here's the play. You need to mortgage Mar-a-Lago right now. You need to take $2 billion out on Mar-a-Lago right now, and you need to go long Bitcoin. And I go, I don't know, if I mortgage my father's house right now, I'm not sure if he's, and by the way, he's a total Bitcoin maxi, but I'm not sure if he's going to be thrilled. But, the amazing thing about Michael Saylor is he is truly one of the most pure, incredible people. He tells everybody, including Mike, right, including Matt, including our entire team, he goes, guys, do what I'm doing. Do what I'm doing. There's such incredible opportunity.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. Did I hear that right? Did he say his dad was a Bitcoin maxi, or is he talking about Michael Saylor? Let's hear that again.
And by the way, he's a total Bitcoin maxi, but I'm now, and you need to go long Bitcoin. And I go, I don't know, if I mortgage my father's house right now, I'm not sure if he's, and by the way, he's a total Bitcoin maxi, but I'm not.
Am I hearing that right, Sin? Did he just say his dad's a total Bitcoin maxi? Or what? Jax was awesome. I already watched it. Maybe yes. Says conversation also. Absolutely. Massive eye-opening story. Okay. Play Jax. He said Trump is a Bitcoin maxi. That's what I thought. Because I'm a little, my mind's a little clouded right now. Yeah. Because he talks so fast. Wow. That's a big one, guys. LOL. He said he, but it's not clear who he meant. Yeah. Good eye. Okay, troublemaker. Micheal, we love you, honey. We'll see you next time, okay? Hopefully we see you tomorrow for Fat Sat Friday. Because I'm going to need all the energy I can get for that one. Thank you, Micheal. Yeah, that was big, man. The Dawn is a triple Bitcoin maxi. Yes, he said Trump. Okay. They just bought 22 1,000 Bitcoin the other day. The real Bitcoin sin or that rap bullshit? Because you know they be buying that. Actions speak louder than sped up words. Yes. That's right, Sid. Micheal, good night, Sid. That was funny. Sid, you are funny as hell, man. Good night, Micheal. He just exposed his daddy. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Maddie. Maddie, don't nothing get past Maddie. Trump coin, real, for real. Spoke fast. Is it because it sped up? Yeah, that too. That too. Let me play it back. Let me play it back on regular speed real quick. Hold on. Good point, man. Let me play it back on regular. Matter of fact, I'm putting it on 0.75. Let's see.
Mar-a-Lago right now, and you need to go long Bitcoin. And I go, I don't know if I mortgaged my father's house right now. I'm not sure if he's, and by the way, he's a total Bitcoin maxi, but I'm not sure if he's going to be thrilled. But
wow. It sound like it to me, my friends. Sound like it to me. Somebody just sent me 2,500 sats. Who's the daddy? LOL. Somebody just sent me 2,500 sats on Strike. Now, this is a CYM zap, but he's never done it on my Strike. Ian, I'm assuming this is you. Even chopped and screwed, the truth revealed. We know about that, Texas boy. Down there in Texas. I love chopped and screwed, by the way, bro. Love it. Sounds like he's referring to Trump. Yeah, I figured it couldn't be you. You don't do it that way. 2,500 sats. Somebody sent me 10,000, didn't say anything at all. Just sent me 10 grand. And now somebody sent me 2,500 and didn't say anything. Wow. Yep, second part makes it clear despite first the he was unclear. Yeah. Wow, that's big news.
you know, the amazing thing about Micheal Saylor is he is truly one of the most pure, incredible people. He tells everybody, including Mike, right, including Matt, including our entire team, he goes, guys, do what I'm doing. Do what I'm doing. There's such incredible opportunity. I've never seen that in any other industry where you have the titan of the industry that's literally advocating for smart people to compete against them. And that's how much Micheal Saylor loves this industry. And I think all of us owe him a tremendous debt of gratitude because
Sharper said Eric Trump's watching the show, just zapped you, LOL. Hey, that'd be nice. I think he was talking about Saylor, not Trump. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm about 80, 90% sure he's talking about his dad. I don't know.
what he's done for all of us is tremendous.
I think that's more the beauty of Bitcoin's incentives. I mean, not to detract from the great Saylor and all the things that he's done, but the beauty of Bitcoin's incentives that you are, as an adherent to the code, as a holder, you're incentivized to go out and proselytize to other people and say, hey, look, you're getting fucking scammed in every other monetary system.
Yeah, Matty, that's in context, that's what it sounds like. He said he's a Bitcoin maxi, but I don't know if he'd be happy. Yeah, that's how I took it too, Matty. That's exactly how I took it. Sounds like he's talking about Trump because his dad is trying to build a Bitcoin reserve. Yes, and he was talking about his dad selling his mortgage in Mar-a-Lago. Everyone knows Saylor is a maxi. It wouldn't make sense to state the obvious. Yeah, in that context, exactly. Or I'm just hoping Trump is a Bitcoin maxi. Me too. That's what I'm hoping. I'm not falling into that. 2,500 sats. Thank you. Okay. 100% he was talking about his dad. That's what Scotty said with a 99-cent sat. Thank you. Long live Kyrgyzstan. Where is Bitcoin paradox? All right. So I'm going to rewind this a little bit. And I want you to hear what he said because I agree with Robert Breedlove right here.
He's done for all of us is tremendous.
I think that's more the beauty of Bitcoin's incentives. I mean, not to detract from the great Saylor and all the things that he's done. But
I agree. It is because it's, and again, I love what Micheal Saylor is doing too and stuff, telling everybody, telling these companies and stuff like that. But everything, I said this in another video, it's all about incentives. And Bitcoin incentives are based on getting more people involved. You know what I mean? So, no, we are not hoping, we are taking it and running with it. Yes, that's right. That video was pretty good. However, we need to keep our head down, be humble, and continue to help others as we go. Exactly. Haven't seen him in the chat for a while. Me either. He said he was starting a show with I'm about to kick this dude out, man. Breaking news. Self-interest is AMF. Yes. Bitcoin session officially banned on YouTube. What? BTC sessions? Why? What? Dang, that's not good news, man. I like that dude. Damn, what? That sucks, man. The mass migration to Rumble in full swing. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Yeah, Jor got his video taken down. It was nothing. His video didn't say anything, and they took it down. They do that to me all the time, by the way. Apparently, it was harmful to and dangerous content. Wow. I'm not going to lie, man. I thought when Trump was in office, this wasn't going to happen anymore. And YouTube is the biggest, video platform in the world, allegedly. Oh, come on now. He didn't do that. Did Bitcoin Core pull some strings and get him banned for supporting Bitcoin knots? Good point, Sin. No way, for real. Yeah, I go to all his stuff, man. Ben. Bitcoin Ben? Oh, man, that's not good. All right, let's keep the video going. Wow.
But the beauty of Bitcoin's incentives that you are, as an adherent to the code, as a holder, you're incentivized to go out and proselytize to other people and say, hey, look, you're getting fucking scammed in every other monetary system. You should instead join this one that's honest, open, fair, transparent, incorruptible, a language in which lies cannot be told. All of that. You're recruiting them, come on in, the water's fine, guys. But you're actually serving their self-interest, right? It's like, I've tried to put it like this. In a world where no man can be trusted to talk anything other than his own book, Bitcoin is an open book.
I like that.
Right? Like, we're all talking our own book all the time. We're doing it.
Facts. Facts. Google is going to Google. Yes. They might unban him since so many Bitcoiners are complaining on X. Wow. That's crazy. Other than Jor, who else to look for on Rumble just went over there? I got a channel over there, Jerry Loves Freedom. I'm gonna start doing some stuff over there too, man. Speaking of which, I just saw in Australia, if you have an X Premium, you need to KYC, hold up ID with selfie. Oh man, really? They are making it harder for people to learn how much Bitcoin is left. SMDH. Yep. Crazy, man. Nostr is the way. Yeah. Yep. Wow, YouTube.
Right now, right? Yep. You're paid to be here. I'm paid to be here. We're running a media company. So like all of our opinions are tilted towards that. But Bitcoin is this strange open source thing that all of our individual self-interest is exactly aligned with all of our collective self-interest across all space and across all time.
And isn't that a first for human history? Was there another example of that? Like where the interest of the individual is aligned with the collective? I mean, it's like, seems like it's for the first time there's something that's of its magnitude that's not zero sum.
If gold and the internet had a baby, that's Bitcoin. And the other example that I cite, obviously my essay, is the number zero. It's like when so many people come together on a social construct or an ideological construct that benefits all network participants as more network participants join. You get the Metcalfe's law thing and all of this kicking into effect. But no, in money, I don't think we've ever had it. Gold would be the analog approximation of that. The problem with gold, of course, is that it's physically violable, right? You can be violent towards someone and steal their gold. And Bitcoin, although that is a thing right now in Bitcoin, right? There's been a rash of violence against Bitcoin holders and Bitcoin executives in these companies around the world. Like, you do have to take custody very seriously. But when you take custody seriously, you can hold Bitcoin in a way that insulates you from that violence. And I think over the long run, this will diminish attacks. The $5 wrench attack is diminished by multi-key custody, basically.
Multi-sig. Yep. Crazy, man. Otis is in the house. Otis says, good to see you back on it, Jerry. Pause. Just wanted to say hello to the family. I'm on the way to Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, brother. Good to see you, Otis. Thanks for the kind words, man. Appreciate that, man. Otis Hare Jr. My man. Nostr and Rumble is going to be the new flight to safety. Larry Fink, maybe. Good night. I'll have travel early. Okay, V. Safe travels, man. Safe travel, my brother. And drive safe. But get some good sleep before that, my brother. Thank you. Good night, V. Following Jerry and Jora Rumble. Anyone else there? Please let me know your channel name. Okay. Mine's Jerry Loves Freedom. Good night, V. Hi, Otis. They approved Bitcoin as collateral for a mortgage on centralized U.S. exchange. Shake my head. Don't fall for the traps. LOL. Yep. Otis. Drive safe, Otis. Bitcoin on Rumble is a fun show over there. Okay. Jen SD. Yeah. Otis. Yeah. Hey, yeah. And then Scotty sent me a message for 99 sats, and he said, I am not surprised. He was flying close to upsetting them in the last video of his I saw. Definitely after Jor got hit for nothing. Yeah, he got hit for nothing, man. Nothing. But I have too, though. Lauren, I'll be going there this week. Nice. Thanks, all. Blessings. Yeah. Let's finish this up.
Yeah. Well, then elasticity of supply. The gold price tripled. A bunch of unprofitable miners are going to fire up bulldozers. Like gold was also much better before we had computers, satellites, and bulldozers.
Of course. Gold is analog Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So we have the American Bitcoin team up here. And, you know, it's been about 2 months since the announcement of Hut A.
Bitcoiner for life. What's up, brother? He says, Jerry, welcome back, man. Welcome back to you, too. How are you, man? I'm going to call you BFL. Bitcoiner for life. Thanks for the kind words, man. Appreciate that. Good to see you, too, brother.
A Bitcoin mining company,
Wait,
joining
did you
up
catch?
with the Trump's American.
Eric referred to his father as a Bitcoin maxi.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did hear that. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Data center. And explain to me.
Buddy has Trump coin.
Right.
Buddy has Trump coin. Just so we can put the little.
Yeah,
caveat
it seems
there.
that words are losing their meaning these days.
What's new since then? And what is like the business model? You're a little bit different from a normal mining company, correct? In that you're not just competing for the most hash rate ever, you're also competing for the most Bitcoin.
Listen, that's the one I'm afraid of. That one video he made, we reacted to. Oh, man. Too much truth, man. Too much truth. Bill Pro, prayers for your health, Jerry. Hey, Bill Pro. How are you? There it is. Yeah. They confirmed it, Ian. They confirmed it about the Donald Trump being a maxi, but he's Trump coin. I'm clinching every landing. Yeah. Bill Pro, what's up, man? Where you from, brother? I'm gonna put you on the wheel of Satoshi. Bill Pro. I think I've seen you before too, my bro. In the comments, I think. I'm clinching every landing. Man, listen, I don't like planes, bro. I'm like John Madden. I mean, I fly them. I just do not like them. I want to build a nice, big-ass, doesn't have to be a bus, but something that I can travel in and just travel all over the country with it. Forget that flying stuff, man. Because I like riding anyways, and I like seeing, like, looking at the scenery and stuff, you know? I don't like leaving my hands in somebody's life on a plane, man. I just,
Never, kind of like a micro strategy.
Well, to your first question, we've been busy stacking sats. Our mandate at American Bitcoin is simple. We want to increase the Bitcoin per share for our shareholders, and we do this through a variety of ways. I think I actually mined my first Bitcoin before I had my first legal drink. I've been in the space for some time. I've seen the industry evolve. I've seen it scale. I've seen it institutionalize. We're known to be one of the most efficient, lowest cost operators. We've been doing it for a very long time. So we see Bitcoin mining as just a foundational layer of being able to accumulate more accretive Bitcoin for our shareholders at a discount to what the market can buy Bitcoin for, a significant discount. And then there's a value in the volatility of the stock. Usually volatility carries a negative connotation, but in here, it's the volatility that allows us to raise very low cost converts to even accelerate our accumulation of Bitcoin, but measure our success by increasing the Bitcoin per share for our shareholders. When you buy an ETF, it's always a ratio of 1. The value of Bitcoin will probably go up, but your ownership will always have a ratio of 1. At American Bitcoin, we're an actively managed company, and our aim, measure our success by increasing that static number year over year.
Translation, if it doesn't make sats, it doesn't make sense. Bitcoin is the new benchmark. However, people that are going to generate Bitcoin yield or whatever, you're taking counterparty risk, right?
doesn't make sats. It doesn't make sense. I like that. Yeah, I hate Frontier too, bro. Ian says he loves to fly. Okay. Don't be fooled. Trump's coin is Bitcoin liquidity for him and his family. Probably right. Otis, you don't fly Frontier. What are you doing out there, Otis? Never Frontier. Yes, yeah. Frontier soul plane, for real. Otis in the sky with diamonds. Yep. Don't make sats. It don't make sense.
If it doesn't make sats, it doesn't make sense. Bitcoin
Number year over year.
translation, if it doesn't make sats, it doesn't make sense. Bitcoin is the new benchmark. However, people that are going to generate Bitcoin yield or whatever, you're taking counterparty risk, right? In this guy, in this company, execution risk, operational risk, etc. So keep that in mind.
Right.
Don't put your whole fucking stack with it. Trust me, bro.
Well, and it's leveraged. The convertible bonds, it's leveraged. It's taking on leverage.
So much risk.
Yeah.
That will be the benchmark, I think, in capitalism going forward. That's a real thing. But
the ARR of Bitcoin, effectively.
You call it whatever you want. It's basically cash flow in Bitcoin terms, basically, right? How do you turn one Bitcoin into 1.2 every year, or 1.1, or whatever the number is?
Yeah.
And so, although Bitcoin isn't technically considered cash widely yet, it will be. Right? That's what Bitcoin's monetization is. So this is the beginning of that process where people are using Bitcoin denominated gains as the benchmark for all activities. Like if it doesn't make sats, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. You know, I saw, and I'm going to botch the numbers, but I saw a video Matt Cratter did recently about Mara. I believe they have $40 billion worth of Bitcoin on the balance sheet, and Wall Street is valuing, I think the market cap for Mara is $40 billion. So their treasury is all that Wall Street really cares about, the underlying business, all the infrastructure, the mining. Wall Street isn't given any value to, which I found to be pretty interesting.
Interesting.
It's the Bitcoin, and it also sets the floor. If you have a Bitcoin treasury, it sets the floor for the value of your company.
Yeah, if you're trading, if a company's ever trading below its net asset value in Bitcoin terms, it's like, well, that's an obvious buy. Right?
Yeah.
But again, always keep in mind the risk you're taking.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, even Saylor will tell you, buy the Bitcoin. If you can't buy the Bitcoin, then there's other products we offer.
Exactly.
What I would say is that, to Mike's point, we are looking for ways to accumulate as much Bitcoin as fast as possible, right? So we're running lean, we're stacking sats via our mining operations, we're going to stack sites with accumulation. How do we maximize that balance sheet? And how do we make sure that we're a leader in the space? How do we create data centers here in the United States? How do we use energy here in the United States? What can we do to make sure that if there's hash rate globally, we're making sure that at the end of the day, we're making sure the US stays a category leader in Bitcoin mining and in Bitcoin accumulation.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, click here to find more just like it, and here to find our most recent episode. Also, make sure to...
I didn't think I had anything to eat at the house. I got some of that leftover Chipotle that my daughter made. So I'm going to eat some of that. Get some energy in me. So we can keep going. Sin, I just saw the video you sent me, bro. I'm going to play that. This is dope. Put a rocket ship. Boom. We're going to play that in a second. Get caught up with the, let's see. This is the video Sin just sent me.
Take place in which Treasury is...
It says, breaking, White House official just said the U.S. government is keen to buy more Bitcoin. They are telling you it's coming. Wow. I am not looking forward to that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so if you look at the EO, it did mandate an accounting to take place in which Treasury has spearheaded that. They have received the numbers from the different agencies inside of government. There are a lot of different actors that held on to some Bitcoin in some fashion or another. Now the process begins in terms of establishing the reserve, the actual infrastructure behind it, and getting all of that accomplished. There's nothing in the EO that mandates that report become public, but we could choose to make it public at some point. And we are certainly keen on the idea of accumulation. We've stated publicly that Bitcoin is digital gold. We believe it's in the best interest of the United States to garner as much as we can possibly get. I've said that at every conference that I've spoken at in the last 2 to 3 months. Now, obviously, this has to be done in budget neutral ways that don't cost the taxpayer a dime. The president was clear about that in the executive order. But I think we have some very creative minds, 2 of which are sitting up here with me. And I think we'll begin moving very quickly on that.
Wow. My man Bo Hines is not priced in, bro. That dude is so freaking bullish, man. Oldest in the sky with diamonds. Gotta go. Okay, Andrew. We'll take you off the wheel, brother. Oh my God, this is so good. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten barely anything, man. This is helping. Sorry, guys, I'm behind. What's up, everyone? Kev, what's up, brother? My man Kevin, my Bitcoin conference partner from New Jersey. My man, how you doing, Kevin? Jerry, how you doing, my brother? How you holding up? I'm doing better, man. Barely ate anything, so I'm gonna eat this now. Doing better though, man. Thank you. Somebody sent me something. What's up, Kev? Add this one too, bullish. Okay. Just send me another one. Let's watch this one. Sin just sent me. Let's pull that up. It says, Justin, Michael Saylor tells Adam Back he is going to buy billions and billions more Bitcoin and transform capital markets. This is a must watch.
And billions. Right. And so I think that's the simplicity in the business model is I'm just going to issue billions and billions and billions of dollars of securities and buy billions and billions and billions of dollars of Bitcoin. And I'm going to digitally transform the equity and the credit capital markets from 20th century analog, physical, cash-based to 21st century digital, Bitcoin-based. And that's, I think, what we see right now in the market.
Boom. The man has spoken. Wow. Thank you, Sin. Otis said he's going to see his granny for her 80th birthday. We're rebuilding our family house. We've had it for 55 years. Nice, man. Good, bro. Hello, Kev. Good night. See you all tomorrow. Okay, David. Much love to you, brother. We're going to spin the last spins, and then we're going to do the all or nothing. Hey, Kev. Nice, Otis. Happy birthday to your grandma. Yeah, happy birthday to her, man. Till I said happy birthday, bro. Awesome, Otis. Good night, David. Bye, David. I'm in the back of the plane next to the toilets. When Bitcoin hit 1 million, I have to move up at least a few seats. For real, man. For real. Have a good night, David. Have a good night, David. Otis. Good night. Otis. Look up JSX. By VHF. I almost switched the video because it was over. LOS. Right? We're so used to watching videos. Thanks, Ems. Jerry, via Wall Street Journal, Trump consider appointing Scott Bessent as head of the Fed when Rome is out. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Sin. That's a good choice. And guess what he's going to do, Sin? Now, I'm not telling you this. I already know you know. He's going to start telling, once he appoints him, because again, what's name got another year. Rome's got another year. He's going to start signaling on what Rome should do and what Scott Bessent is going to do. And it's going to try to persuade Scott Bessent to do it. You mark my words on that. Kraken just started offering staking Bitcoin on the exchange. Is it worth it? Stake a few sats? Asking for a friend. Kraken just started offering staking. That's out of my wheelhouse, bro. What do you guys think? Yeah, I have the words for you. EFTX. Yeah, I don't mess with stuff like that. Where's the yield coming from? That's the question you always ask. Good question, Matt. Good night, everyone. All right, we're in New York. We love you, bro. Good to see you, man. Where you at on this wheel? You way up. I'll put you way up here. Good to see you, brother. Kev says, busy week, but I'm glad I tuned in tonight, man. Good, man. Hope you're making some money. Thank you so much for coming in, Kev. You know it's always good to talk to you and see you, man. Stacking sats seem like a scam. Oh, staking sats seem like a scam. Yeah, I mean, if it ain't stacking, I don't do it. Saylor is going for that 300 trillion from fixed income markets. Buckle up, Cupcake. Ooh. Oh, and I think he's going to get it too, son. But I was thinking maybe a very small amount. VHF, how? Good night, David. JSX isn't in San Antonio. Damn, that sucks, though. Did you have to fly out of H-Town? Yeah. Bruh, your boy Justin Tucker got a raw deal by the NFL. I don't know who that is. Jimmy John's in the house. Everything is a scam until proven otherwise. That's right, VHF. More Fed heads recently flipped on Rome and pushing for rate cut in July. I'm sure whoever has next influenced their decision. Yeah. Yeah, because everybody else is cutting. Why aren't we? And this is the environment to do it, Sin. They did it for freaking Kamala and Biden in the September and November meeting. When inflation was going up. As that's 2 hours, I am. Yeah. All right, let's get caught up on these spins, guys, and then we'll do the all or nothing. Where we at? Okay, we're only 2 behind. Then we'll do all or nothing. 882 and 883. 8 and 1, 881. Let's see who can win 882. We need Rome out. Yeah. Watch Jeff Walton's interview on recent what Bitcoin did interview to understand how Saylor will capture that 300 trillion unopposed. Wow. Okay. All right. Cool. My daughter's home now. Okay. And you still here? I don't think so. Dang, so close, Otis. Yeah, we almost moved you to the front of the plane, man. If you'd have won. Jimmy Wishbone. Thank you, man. New member. Wow. First, I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. Somebody just come in and be a member like that. How you doing, Jimmy? Appreciate you, man. Jimmy Wishbone and then Jimmy John's right after him. That sounds a little suspicious. Saylor is a good salesman. He should have been a used car salesman, Jimmy John says. I think he makes more doing what he's doing now, Jimmy John. Just saying, sir. All right, looks like N's not here. Let's do it again, Jenny. 882. Let's do it. Yeah. Jimmy. He says, greeting from Ontario, Canada. I'm going to put you on the map, man. Welcome, bro. I don't know if I'm going to find Ontario, but I'll find Ontario. Welcome, sir. Ontario, Canada. I think we got a few people from Ontario. Let's put you there as well. I'm going to put you here. And Jimmy Wishbone. That is a unique name. Jimmy Wishbone. Welcome in. I'm going to put you on the Bitcoiners for Freedom map, sir. We're going to put your icon as orange. We're going to put your name a little larger. We're going to put your name as orange. You are welcome in. And also, since you're a YouTube member, you can join our Bitcoiners for Freedom Signal group, sir. There's a link down below. You must become a member, and you are. Click on the link for the Signal group, and you will get in. And we love to have you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Welcome. Jimmy Wishbone. Jimmy John says, bro, can you spot me a membership? My auto renewal check bounce. I wish I could, man. Dab. Dab, you still here, bud? He is a good salesman. Yes, he is. Dab. Same place. LOL. Yep. That's right, Ian. A fellow Ontarian in the house. But Saylor is inconsequential to Bitcoin. He is. That map is crazy. It is looking crazy, man. Can't lie about that, bro. It's getting better and better every week. You know? We're filling it up, man. We're filling it up, Otis. I lived in Windsor years ago. Nice. He's just a dude who further makes Bitcoin scarce. That's what he is. And also a very good spokesperson for Bitcoin. You know? Is Dab Data here? Dab Data usually tells me when he's leaving. God, this is so good. Especially you haven't ain't really eaten nothing. Jimmy John said there's more Canadians in Florida than there are Canadians in Canada, he says. Give Dab Data a moment. He's partaking. Okay. Put Dab Data. He don't lose his leave. Jane, let's do 883. See what happens. If we do the all or nothing game and Dab Data still's not here, I'll go back to and do that spin again. But Dab Data is usually here. He's a long-time viewer. Give him the benefit of the doubt. 883. Bodie. Congratulations, brother. Lauren says, Jerry, do you just not allow people from the Midwest on the map? I know it seems like that, right? Nope. I'm in Canada, Jimmy. Florida is a second home for all the French Canadian snowbirds. Yes. Dap Data meet Big Data. Okay. Congrats. Bitcoin generators. Woohoo. You here? Yeah, you got to be here, man. Because we're about to start the all or nothing game. Patty P. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, this is so good. This right now is reminding me of a garbage plate. A Nick Tahoe's garbage plate. From Rochester, New York. Oh my God. I want one of those so bad. I showed you those before, right? Yeah, I did. On the channel, I did. They're so good, man. Bruh, how much did you win on the NBA Finals? Nothing. Nothing. Let me show you guys a garbage plate real quick while we're waiting. Garbage. I've showed some of you, but I want to show you again. This is what you show when you're hungry. These are so freaking good, man.
Welcome to Rochester, New York, the home of Kodak Eastman, situated on Lake Ontario, and creator of the finest delicacy in all the land.
Hey, can I have a plate with all the garbage on it, please?
That, my friend.
No. This is leftover Chipotle from the other day that my daughter made, Jenny. Everyone is gone. Yes.
Is the garbage plate, and let me tell you, it is glorious.
My name is Alex Tahoe. My grandfather invented the original garbage plate called Hot and Potatoes, and my father perfected the real garbage plate.
At this point, you're probably wondering...
That guy's a good friend of mine. That's my boy right there. Alex is a good guy, man. You wonder how I know him so well? He knows me by first name. I've known this guy since I was a kid. Such a nice man, man. And I'm telling you, man, you ain't no food till you eat a garbage plate. I'm telling you.
Garbage plate called Hot and Potatoes, and my father perfected the real garbage plate.
At this point, you're probably wondering what this so-called garbage plate is. I'll tell you. A garbage plate is...
Let me handle this. Garbage plate starts with your choice of sides from home fries, French fries, macaroni salad, or beans. Then you pick your meat. hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, whatever's on the menu. Then you add your toppings from mustard, onions, and hot sauce. Ketchup and red hot is optional. Then add 2 pieces of Italian bread and butter, and you're all set to go. Over the years, we've had a lot of different kind of garbage plates. We actually had our sardine plate years ago. I don't think you can get much crazier than sardines. The best part of this business is, of course, the customers. Without them, we'd be nothing. The place was established to give people a lot of food at a reasonable price. For years, people have come in here hungry that didn't have any money. My father always fed them.
That's really sweet, Alex, but let's get back to the garbage because I'm really wondering how many calories are in a plate.
I really don't know. Some people have said 3,000. I don't think it's that high, but I guess I'd have to be a nutritionalist to tell you. But I will say this is the only place you can get a garbage plate. Any other plate in Rochester is a copycat. We trademarked it, so now it's world famous.
Trademarking garbage, genius.
That's exactly what it is, son. This is the place you go to after the club at 2 a.m. When I was younger, after the club, I'd walk in. I shit you not, Jerry. They'd call me right to the front. I'd cut the line. Everybody be mad. I almost got in a couple fights. I actually did get in a couple fights because of that. Because I tip good, man, and those are my boys and stuff. You know what I mean? But you got a little lady friend with you. You go to Nick Tahoe's. You know what I mean? Man, I missed that place. So it looks like Bodie's not here. So might have to spin again. Every time I hear Saylor speak, I want to double down on the U.S. dollar, he says. Why would you want to do that? Jimmy John. That guy looks like the Terminator. The one taking the face off the actor. He does. He does. That's my boy, though. Looks like a big play to go to sleep. It is, man. Oh, my God. I love those things. They're so freaking good, man. You are a rare bird, Jen. She is. I'll take it. Sin Diesel. Night play. It is. Burgers look good. Yeah, they make them fresh, man. The macaroni salad, oh, my God. I always get French fries on mine. I get a French fries, mac salad, the meat sauce, the cheeseburgers. My goodness, man. Oh, my God. I need to talk to them about bringing that into Vegas, man. I need to holler at them boys. Just looking at his videos giving me my eyeballs the itis. Yes, the itis. Yes. That's right, Zen. Oh, my God. OMG Twins are on Bet 365 too, baseball too. Yeah. A couple of different places that I used to bet. Nah, I just bet on OKC's because I live here, and it's about time they won. Yeah, for real. All right, looks like Bodie's not here. We love you, Bodes, but got to do it again. Let's do it again for 883. Dap, you gotta hurry up and get here, man, because we got to spin it for you again. You got to be here for the all or nothing game. GOW, I know he's here. Sorry, Bodie. Up. Sonny says, Jerry, about to go live on my Chicago Bears show, so I have to dip. Appreciate everyone. All right, man. Leave me a link in the signal, man, so I can check you out, Sonny. Send me one, bro. I'm serious, man. Let me check you out. Jimmy, I don't understand why y'all Bitcoiners don't just buy Tether. It's much easier to double $1 than it is to double 100K. Huh. Okay. Jimmy John has spoken. GOW is here, and he's the winner of 883. Yep, I'm here. Good night, Sonny. Peace, Sonny. Have a good show. Yes, Sonny. Please let Jerry know if you're not here or not here. LOL. Yes, for real, man. Tell him, Lauren. Tell him. Jimmy John, Tether isn't doubling, though. Jimmy John's a troll, man. Duh, Bears. Jay Remmer said, just got here. What's up, bro? How are you? You came You came right on time for the all or nothing game. So let's start that off. Wait, let me see if we're caught up with the spins first. Yep. 1,000. You guys know the rules for this game. You guys know the rules. Let's get it cracking. Dub Bears. Go Pack. You can buy $1 of Bitcoin, Jimmy. He knows that. Ed Jimmy John. Neither is Bitcoin, Jen said. He says to Jen. Jen is choosing violence. Yes, she is. Ed Jimmy John. How many times has Tether doubled? How many times has Bitcoin doubled? I rest my case. Tell him, Jenny. All right, guys. This is the all or nothing game for Thursday, June 26th. And we're going to see who's going to do this. Darn tootin'. All right. Dap, you got to be here, man. If not, we got to go back to 882 and spin it again. Let's do it. Fanny. No, she's here. She's out in the yard, though. Backpacker's running out there to tell her. Don't buy ZD. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, my God, that was so good. Jimmy John says, if you want to double your money, do what I do. Fold your money in half and put it back in your pocket. My pops taught me that. I know that's right. Fanny, Jimmy. Fanny. 82 big point. Fanny Packer. Yeah, this is the all or nothing game. This is the all or nothing game. This ain't the 82. We're going to go backwards if he's not here in a minute. VHF. Yo, one sec. Got you. Fanny. Tether has halved a few times. Yeah, he's a fool, said ain't he? She said, spin that thing. All right. Let's spin it. And let's see who's going to win it. Now, let's see if she can get the 1,000. I think she can. I think she can. I think she can. I think she can, and she did. And she did. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, that's going to help you out, Daily Buys. That's for sure. Congratulations, Fanny Packer. This is why we play this, man. This is why you guys stay here this late. I appreciate you. This is my thank you to you. This is just an extra bonus game. And look at that. Stuck around, got 1,000 sats. Never mind. Jen's just confused. All good. It's all good, Jen. You're never confused. She just got out of the shower. Okay. Tell her to put some clothes on and make a video. Woohoo, Fanny Packer. Bruh, right? Right? Congrats. Fucking go. Yes. Good spin. It was a good spin. What up with you guys in the shower? That's crazy. It is crazy. Congrats. Let go, Fanny. Jimmy John said, y'all give dollars for Bitcoin, then y'all want, and then when you want money, you try to find someone to give you your money back for the same Bitcoin. Okay, Jimmy. All right. She has won the 1,000 sats. I'm guessing she wants to keep them. She don't want to spin again, I'm guessing. Fatty CP said, congratulations. We're celebrating. So I'll spin again for the next person. Unless you really want to get crazy and go for another 1,000. I've seen it happen. Crazier things have happened, Sin, hasn't it? Jenny? We know it. Keep. Okay. Jimmy John, go home. Keep. All right. Player 1 has won 1,000 Satoshis, guys. Let's see what player 2 can do on the all or nothing game. Ian. I know what Ian's going to do. We know what Ian's going to do. Jay Rimmer says, Jimmy is showing his lack of intelligence, he says. Jimmy, I love trolls, bro. Let him go. He's probably in his mom's basement. Yes. Clean your machine official. Woo woo. Yep. Uh-oh. Fanny Packer's video. Ian said he's going to keep his. Here we go.
Mama. Spin that thing. That's crazy. Make it rain. Make it rain.
Oh my God, that family is the funniest. I love it, man. Aiden, please, got you. 100 to Aiden. Okay, we got 2 winners. 2 out of 2. Now we're going to stop. It's halftime right now. We're going to stop because we got to see if Dap Dad is here, man. Because if he's not here, I'm sorry, Emily. We gave him a lot of time, but he's got to be here to win, ma'am. And He's got to be here. So we got to take him off the wheel if he's not. I'm sorry, Dap. I love you, man, but you got to be here, my brother. I gave you an extra 15 minutes. Jen, at your mom's. So, yeah, I'm kind of at home. At your mom's house, he said. Jimmy said, okay. Whenever you now say, quote unquote, I know what X is going to do, I'm thinking of giving it to Emily. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Congrats, Ian. Patty P's congratulating. Jimmy John, you know my mom? Cool. Where is she? Haven't seen her in years. Jen, she's hanging out with the Gimp. Okay. LOL, Jimmy, Jen. Yes. All right, I'm gonna take Dab Dad off the wheel. We're gonna backtrack. Sorry, Dab. And sorry, Emily. Dab Dad is my man. He's my neighbor, but you gotta be here, brother. We know the rules. So Jenny, we're gonna go back in time to 882. This is not all or nothing. This is 882. And let's see who can win this thing. Jimmy John, you can have her. There's a reason I haven't seen her in years. Jimmy St. John said, yeah, I know. She's a trip. He said. Moon. This is a Bitcoiner for life. Is he here, though? That's the question. Is my man here? Because I haven't heard from him in a while. Now, remember, if he's not here in this spin, if it lands on 1,000, it's not going to count. Okay, because this is one of the regular rolls here. He's a fool, ain't he? 882 Bitcoiner for life. You here? Is he? We don't know. We don't know, but we about to find out. This is a good roll call time right here. Jimmy John, ball out, man. Just don't send her my way. For real. Bitcoiner for life. You hear, my brother? Sounds like he's not. If he is, I'll give it to him, but sounds like he's not. So let's take him off the wheel. Let's spin for 882 again, Jenny. This is not the all or nothing game. This is 882 once again. And we're going to go back in time. Mm-hmm. Now, Bitcoin Bacon Booty, we love Bitcoin Bacon Booty, but she is notorious for leaving and not saying anything. She just leaves. And she hasn't said anything in over an hour. So I'm guessing she's not here. Jenny, what you think? I'm guessing she is not here, ma'am. She gone. Okay. She gone. Bitcoin Bacon Booty. What a name, huh? What a name. All right. Bitcoin Bacon Booty. Let's do it again. 882. 882. Moonshiki. No, Flipper. Moonshiki. Is Moonshiki here? That's the question. Joey, what's up, my man? I'll put you on the wheel, brother. How are you? Joey from Sats Venture. Joey's been doing some crazy interviews. Crazy interview. He's interviewing everybody. How's it going? Good, man. I'm doing good, man. Thank you. Okay, Moonshiki's here. All right. He said he's not here, but he is. All right, back to the all or nothing game. Moonshiki, who? Triple B. He says, I'm not here. You are. Joey, I'll take Moonshiki says he's not here. Money's flying to the Sats. Congrats, Moon. All right. Back to the if you win and not here, send Jerry the 100 Sats. How's that, Jerry? Send them to myself. Joey. All right. All back to the all or nothing game. We got two winners. We got Fanny Packer with 1,000 and Aiden with 100. Let's see about number 3 and see who's going to win. Uh-oh. All right. 1,000. Somebody else is going to win. Hey, Sass Venture, thanks. Let's go, Moon. Number 3, row. Yeah. All right. Let me take that one off the wheel. And the next person that lands on it is getting 1,000 sats. Let's see who that'll be, Jenny. Joey, great video with you and Jor. I've seen a little bit of it. 1K goes to Jay Remmer. Woohoo, yep. I need that, yes. He's here too, I believe. I'm here, he is. Congratulations. 3 winners, guys. Jay. Am I spelling that right? No, I didn't spell it right. Jay, I got to put an E in there. I'm always misspelling something. Congratulations, bro. I knew that didn't look right. 1,000 sats to you. 2 1,000 winners. And 3 winners overall. Could it be 4? I think so. Jay. Jay. Congratulations. I just saw you. Born winner, yes. Yeah, he's here. What you going to do, Jay? You want to spin it or you want to keep that thing? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, Bitcoin Bacon Booty, you won. But you didn't call your name, so we had to take you off. Sorry. Jay, 100. Bitcoin Bacon Booty, I'm gonna give you another chance. BBB. She's keeping it. All right, Bitcoin Bacon Booty. The next spin is for you. Do you want to keep 100 sats or do you want to go for 1,000? I'll let you do it. Keep. Okay, you got yours. We're gonna go for 5 winners. Woo J, Triple B, you missed your monies. I got you. Good call. Let me know. Yeah. Bitcoin Bacon Booty. I'm gonna give you another chance. You want to keep the 100 sats or do you want to spin for 1,000? We got 2 1,000s on the board. Oops, sorry, y'all. I'm listening and working at the same time. No doubt, no doubt. She said, let it spin. Okay. Good luck to you, Bacon Booty. Better late than never. And I think she's going to be better. Can she do it? Nope. All right. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the all or nothing game. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Somebody sent me some. Sorry, guys. Let's spin. Okay. So 4 winners. Triple B's went for it. She didn't get it. It's okay. It's okay. And remember, guys, you know, we're in this thing to win it. I was at the emergency room yesterday, and it made me realize that you know, life is very touch and go, and it's very finite and it's very precious. You know what I mean? What it also I noticed, and you know, again, I go a lot of places, and in Vegas, and I talk to a lot of people. Is people have no idea what's going on, man. I was talking to the nurse yesterday. She had no idea about inflation. You know what I mean? I told her about the money printer and the overspending and the Fed and everything else. Because I asked her what inflation was. She didn't know. Most people don't. I said, ma'am, did you know that they spend $7 trillion and only make 5? She said, who? I said, are you an owl? I said, federal government. I said, do you know we're at $37 trillion in debt? She says, no. I said, let me show you. And I showed her this right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the U.S. debt clock. We are a debtor nation. We spend way more than we make. Doge tried to do what they could do, but they couldn't do it. They had their hands tied behind their back. Scotty sends in another zap, and he says, thank you for 99 cents. He says, oh, no wins today. Sorry, brother. But thank you so much for your zaps and your time and everything, brother. Appreciate it. And she had no idea what was going on. I asked her about Doge. She didn't know about that. She heard about it, but she really didn't understand. Wow, stream already done. Feel like it just started. Yeah, we've been going 2.5 hours, brother. Got to walk the dog and step my way into the future. Good commercial. Real quick, guys. Don't forget, there's a link down below. Thank you, Matt. Get paid to step. Download this app. You get some free sats for downloading. And every time you step, you're going to earn sats. So don't forget. And all the free links down there. Click them below and use them before you lose them. And I told the nurse, I said, ma'am, you had no idea about this? She said, no, I didn't. I said, well, let me tell you a little story, ma'am. I started telling her about 1913, Federal Reserve. I also told her about 1789, the Constitution, when we had sound money from 1789 to 1913. 124 years of good money. But then for the last 122 years, we've had bad money. We're about the halfway point, 124, 122. And I think when we get to the 124 mark, which would be 2 years from now, I think things will be a little different, especially with this man in office. He tried it with Doge, and I told her, he tried it. And he failed because the federal government is a blob. And it won't let, the system be broken within the system. I said, but ma'am, there is hope. She said, what's that? I said, remember when they told you to go to school to get good grades? She said, yes. I said, how many hours you work? She said, 40 hours. I said, wow. You went to school for a while? I said, yeah. I said, you had to get good grades? She said, yeah. Good school? She said, yeah. I said, they take 40% of your check? She said, oh, yeah. I said, okay. 40 hours, huh? She said, yeah. 40%? I said, did you know they printed about 40% of the money supply since 2020? She said, no, I didn't. I said, well, they did. So you went to school to get good grades, to work 40 hours, to take 40% for 40 years as they print 40% of the money supply. You end up with a broken $40 watch. Did you know that? She said, no, my watch works now. I said, it won't work in 40 years or 22 years. How long have you been working? 18 years? I said, but there is hope. That's the big problem. But there is one thing that can stop. He said, what's that, Mr. Jerry? I said, well, let me show you. I had her pull out a wallet, had her download it, and zapped her something. She said, what are these? I said, let me explain. These are a small unit of the finite money in the world, the best money in the world that we have on the balance sheet here in the United States of America. But are we going to use it? Sin sent us a video saying that they're going to acquire more. We'll see. I'm not in no rush for that, but hey, we'll see that. But just like a Trojan horse, it got sent in through the gates. Thank you, Jerry. Hope you sleep good and see you for Fat Tap Friday. No doubt, brother. Time's on ticking. Jimmy John says, I'm all for cutting government spending as long as they don't cut my free track phone, food stamp, Section 8, disability, Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, VA compensation. Thanks for another great show, Jerry. Thank the Most High. You're okay. And tell Ray I said hi. I will too. Thank you. Other than that, they can cut out all the other fat. Exactly. And I told her, I said, look, the system's broken and there's only one way to fix it. And after I send her that, she goes, this little stuff? I said, yeah, that's just a little piece of the finite pie. There's only 21 million of them. She said, really? I said, yeah. Remember, 37 trillion in debt and they print dollars. More and more and more. She said, really? I said, yeah. I said, that's where inflation comes from. Ma'am, Miss Nurse, comes from one place. She said, where's that? I said, Washington, D.C. and the money printer. And I explained to her how the money printing devalues her currency. I said, but you can't print this money. And I showed her on the speed wallet. She said, wow. She said, what do you call it? I said, well, it is the only way that we're going to break the system, stop inflation, pay off the national debt, and make your family, Miss Nurse, rich beyond your beliefs from generations to come. And she said, can you tell me the name of it? I said, sure. Here it is, ma'am. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much for having me and being here with me. Thank you for all the well wishes. Thanks, bro. Good night, please. Praise the Lord, Jesus. Yes. He's funny. So weird to think there is anyone in the U.S. who has not heard of Bitcoin after all that happened. Exactly. Bruh, how did she look? I bet she had a money printer. She might have had. Thanks for joining me today. We got 21 in the chat. Sin says good night, and I says good night all. Thank you guys so much. Not the same time tomorrow, 1 o'clock Pacific time. If I'm feeling well, if something changed, I'll let you know. That's pretty early for me. I may do regular time like at 4 o'clock tomorrow, but I'll let you guys know. And thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for all the love, support, and the most precious thing you have, and that's your time. And I really, really appreciate it. And as you guys know, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.